Okay. This is episode 10 of our podcast. We have hit the double digits now.
Nice.
So, hooray. So, on the last one that we did, y'all fought Bandana Herbert.
Yeah, you almost lost your voice last week.
It was gone on the way home. But did it in such a unique way, such as the group. Had some wolves fly from the sky, land on people, take half their health. But eventually you were able to defeat Bandana Herbert and, went to his lair way back into the oasis. Not only did you find the riches in which Bandana Herbert's tax evasion has granted you.
It was just too much to carry, though. It was awful.
Just couldn't get it all. Don't know where the rest of it's going to go.
So sad.
But you also found a family there, a little family of changelings, who said that they were from Waybon. And,
Waybon over there.
Waybon over there. You all have decided to take them back to their home and also hit up Waybon, because that's where the last hint of where the heart of the desert mayhaps be. The dragonborn that were in the front there, guarding the gates, thanked you for bringing home a family, and you all were able to enter into the town. The changeling family going back to their little home, that is basically the elder of the town, that has the library and the historian and whatnot. But you all are now in Waybon, a busy little town.
We also duped the bounty hunters.
Ah, yes. I forgot about that.
With masterful skill.
Yes. Pretending to be both Carrie and Vale and getting the sweet, delicious money out of it while also pretending to be the Black Blade.
I was the Black Blade.
Nothing could have gone wrong.
Yeah.
We had that under control.
Oh, hands down. Really should have had him walk in there while you were him.
As we were walking out.
That'd have been awkward. Brother. What?
It's like looking in a mirror.
My long-lost brother. I don't have a brother. You do. You just don't remember.
Now.
That's why he's long-lost.
Come to daddy.
I'm Spider-Man. You're Spider-Man. I'm Spider-Man.
Mojo.
So, yeah. You all made it back out there, got to Bandana Herbert, and then saved the family and went to Waybon. Small little teeny tiny town. The major parts of the town, there's the massive mountain that's behind Waybon, or part of Waybon, where a lot of the people have built their homes into the mountains. And they go pretty high up the mountain so they can see out into the desert, plain as day. A lot of the smaller ones are set up right there on the edge of the mountain. A lot of tents, a lot of wagons. Some people have made like stucco houses if they've been there long enough. Just a bunch of random misfits. You see a lot of non-humans running around this town. You see some lizard folk, tiefling, which you can assume are changelings. Some of the kids like change at whims. Anything that you can imagine besides humans. Except for the one that you all have in your group.
We vouch.
Yes. So, what would
He
you
doesn't
like to...
act human sometimes.
What?
So, what would you like to do? Where would you like to go? I believe one of the...
Well, we need to speak to the village elder.
Clan leader. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna
It's
say,
just
I
a bunch
believe-
of, Dragonborn here, right?
Well, it's the Dragonborn town, but they do allow people of non-human descent to sit there and stay, kind of like a safe home.
I keep getting weird looks. Right?
The two Dragonborn in the front were perfectly fine with you coming in because you saved a town, or saved the family. The rest of the town don't know that, so yes. They assume...
like a out-of-the-way spot, and I'll just...
Change.
Just get elf ears. It's the same.
Ooh,
It's
that
just-
would make it easier.
Just go up to
You know
a
what?
kid.
Yeah, I like that idea. I'm going to just take my hood down, my ears kind of pop into a little... with my alter self spell, and we'll go from there. Yeah.
What length
never
are we
know.
talking? Like, dark elves? Like the...
Half elf
Nah,
or full elf?
Just like just full elf ears, like the ones I've seen from Elfie Elfington. Well, excuse me, Lord Elfie Elfington.
Yeah, he is Lord now. All right. So now you have a full-blown team of non-humans.
Non-humans.
So I've told you that up on the mountain is where Barash keeps himself. The historian also lives up there, or the family that you saved us from. As you get closer to the mountains, you can see where they all have like this big balcony area that kind of comes out of some of the rooms. A lot of soldiers out on those, dragonborn soldiers, that are kind of looking out into the rest of the sandy area and the desert, just kind of keeping a watchful eye.
The sandy plateau.
So you went away from the team to do that, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so when you come back, Siobhan's like, what happened to your ears?
They've always been like this.
I don't... What?
Well,
He's always had his hood up. You didn't know
No.
those were his ears.
no,
Oh.
there's this way, man. Because I'm an elf.
Oh, okay.
Because it's kind of cold, so
Yeah,
like, they're
so they
perking
just
out.
get pointy when it's cold
A little stiff.
and it's
Okay.
nighttime in the desert ish.
That's not how elf works.
She don't know. she doesn't know.
There's not very many elves around, so
We are educating Siobhan right now.
Yes.
much like wolves.
Yes.
If you don't move.
Werewolves.
Don't
Werewolves.
move.
Did you guys hear that? So I heard that wolves just fall from the sky now, like rain.
I know.
You got to constantly be looking out. You never know when one's gonna come down.
They're called airwolves.
That's right.
Airwolves.
From the elemental airplane
Oh my god.
of Boeing.
That's terrifying.
Why do you think they howl?
What's sad
so
is this
fast.
could all make sense to somebody that has no idea.
sounds like the Jericho trumpets from World War II.
Yep, there's Wolf. Eventually we'll run into Star Fox and Falco.
That's why when
Thanks for nothing.
you know what they call them timber wolves, because when you chop down the tree, you yell timber because it's a falling.
I'm so glad I have you guys to teach me things.
That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for.
Good Lord. So, are you just heading straight up to the tower?
To Varash.
I mean, I don't have anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. We already determined that this town is not the best for commerce.
Because it's all huts, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch,
Of
they probably have
sand
the
people.
best story.
I mean, you've got like,
We're judging a book by its cover. They probably got the best stuff.
I must say,
Nah, we
they
don't
do
need to
have
go-
like little things inside of the mountain. Like
Going to a
those are
hut, like an
the
elevator
major.
that goes down to a giant spanning underground city.
So you have no idea. It's like they just have like the undercity size, like what do they call them? Bazaar. Yeah. You have no idea that it's just down there. No, they do have some shops like in the mountainside itself. But I mean, like, those are the people that have been here for ages, and they're mostly like dragonborn in those shops. But like what you see on the street is more so the people that have come after and like find a home there because they don't get judged for who they be. So just straight up to Barash.
Thanks, John.
Okay. So y'all are gonna make your way up there. The mountain, it's the trail that goes up to the top of the mountain does go inside of the mountain, so you do have to travel like inside of it. You can see like little holes that they've created for lanterns and candles and things like that, and they have like little names of the shops inside of those little cubbies and things. The dragonborn that see you all kind of check you all out, and they ask,
Like, how are they checking us out?
Like,
they
How you
interest.
do-
hey,
Take a picture?
like I see you in them jeans. Yeah.
Oh yeah. You get to like the main part of the mountainside where it's mostly going to be now the kind of like city hall part of that. You have a couple of dragonborns that are sitting out there keeping a watchful eye, and they stop you and they ask, "What business do you have here?"
What business do you have?
What kind of question is that? We're guards. We protect
Well, I'm
good
glad you
job.
know what you do here. Good job.
You obviously can't see by his ears. He's being an elf.
Yes. Very scrupulous on everyone around me because I demand great things.
They snort.
Yes.
Elf.
Agreed.
Just because we house people here doesn't mean that we entertain them. All of them.
Yes. You are correct.
Rolling his
How dare I be an asshole?
There's entertainment here? Where's the entertainment district?
Are you a elephant?
Oh, I'm an elephant. I fit in here.
Yeah, true. Okay. And they don't open the door, they don't budge, and they're just like, what business?
We're here to see Barash.
The Farouche.
Yes.
Farouche.
I'll be up.
Farouche is... Oh, sorry.
One of them kind of looks over at you.
He might use his dragon breath and go, burn, 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 baby, burn.
Oh my god. One of them looks you up and down, kind of gives you a weird look. You're not from here.
Well, thanks for the compliment, I guess, but you're correct.
I think we would have noticed those scales on one of our kind there.
Oh, thanks. I think that's a compliment. Can't quite tell.
Those are some fancy colors, pretty boy.
Now, excuse me. I'm going to pull out my monocle and just be like, do you need to corrective vision because you just called him pretty boy? And I'm fairly certain that's not what the rest of us observed. Just want to know if you wanted to take another perception check.
Just, oh my god, if they just put it on, they don't know it changes. And somehow they just like pop into something different. It's like,
It's a changeling with a monocle. My god. No, he just kind of keeps eyeing you. He's just... We don't
What
see
color?
him.
Maybe
color
you are
scale
pretty
is
to
he?
him if he keeps eyeing you.
What color scale is he?
He's a silver.
Silver. Oh, blessed by Tiamat, or blessed by, yes, Bahamut.
Heresy!
Rolling.
Blessed by,
Everybody else just turns around and starts walking away.
blessed by Bahamut, I see.
Aye,
Hallowed
the
be
one
his
and
name.
only.
Guarding the door, I guess, to
Oh, you missed the whole great convincing.
their leader. It's something special, at
On that
least.
podcast.
Bahamut has blessed our leader, Barash.
Oh, is he a silver dragon as well?
That he be.
Oh, cool. I would love to meet this Varosh, if you do not mind.
There's
What
three of
business do you
them
bring here?
and one interpretation.
Curiosity to see my own kind, and
And then technically Neo was
Load the fact.
two of them.
we've kind of
Because there
saved
were-
some
there were
people. We
two
wanted to
dragons.
talk with them about a few things. We saved whatever the family's name was, the changeling family he's been looking for. I'd assume they would know.
Ah! Twindle's family.
Twindle, yes. Twinkies?
Twindle.
Twinkie Twindles, yes.
Left or right?
Left.
Right.
Yes. Correct. You saved Twindle's family. How'd you manage to do that? We couldn't even find them.
We
Amateurs.
looked for them, and we found them.
How do we know that it was Twindle's family?
We weren't really looking.
Dumb luck.
There was a bounty involved. Of course we were.
True. We were looking.
Just not for the
Not for them. I mean, it was just Bandana Herbert. Just really wasn't that difficult.
They both
It's
spit on the ground.
hard to understand, but you know, he died. So
I'm imagining a dragonborn trying to make those noises. It's like, "Arr,
and you're like, oh yeah.
oh, yeah, that guy. And they both spit on the ground and say, Barash has been looking for that family. Sure. Go ahead. Keep your people in line. And they open the door.
Well, that's racist.
Again,
Hold on. He's not the leader.
What do you mean your people?
People.
As we walk by them, I'd like to alter self into a white dragonborn. Just for the hell of it.
a white, dragonborn.
Dragonborn? Huh. That's Tiamat, isn't it?
It's
From
ice.
Magic?
Yeah.
Nice. But it's not metal.
They have some different
Metal
color
is
ones.
generally the Tiamat ones.
No.
Because
No, Bahamut's Tiamat. Or Bahamut is the...
Metallic are
Metallic
good.
and Bahamut.
Chromatic are evil.
Yeah.
That's not really like a. I don't know that that's actually a thing.
It's her world. So
Okay.
You'll have,
Maybe it
you'll have to
is.
make
Okay.
the
Is it?
decision on that.
Okay.
I know that it is when in the not Lancelot.
The Horde of the Dragon Queen.
Dragonlance that they're about to drop is.
Yeah.
That'll be true.
I mean, in history of D&D, it's
In the history.
been supposed, but it really doesn't matter as much anymore.
Okay, so do it. Would it?
No. White is fine.
Okay. Okay.
wait, depending
Hold on. Hold on.
Flashback from yesterday.
White,
Yep.
white dragonborns are fine.
Okay.
There are different colored ones here that are like the reds and the blues and the blacks and things like that. So,
Black one is a black one fun.
Yin and yang.
yes,
I'm not doing that.
all colors.
Because I know this is
not
already
doing
going to end badly.
Just curious.
All colors are welcome here.
Then I'll kind of snort at him as I walk by.
That way, did you change
probably
in
used
front
to
of
it.
them?
He's probably used to it. There's somebody changing and stuff.
I was like, he thought that he only spotted one dragonborn in this group, and then like the second one walks by and he just like snorts back at you, but then he's like, I didn't see that one.
Obviously, you all couldn't find the family, and you didn't see that yet. We had a second dragonborn.
Amateurs.
Take the stairs. Stairs go up. There's another set of stairs.
Alter yourself.
They all branch out. You can see different places inside of this place. This is like a massive town hall that's built into the mountain. Ones on your right tend to have windows or at least an open balcony. Ones on the left, of course, cannot because they're inside of the mountain.
What a lovely view of rock.
Eventually, you all go pretty high up on the tower. There are no doors into this area. There are 2 dragons that are standing watch.
Wait, dragons?
Dragons?
Dragonborn.
Thank you for clarifying.
Dragonborn.
There was a lot of butthole puckering going on right
Oh, shit.
there. Oh,
I wasn't ready.
there was a dragonborn sized turd just dropped out.
Oh. Dragonborn. Not dragon. The look on your all's face like, what?
What?
Hear
Well,
me,
this
dragon.
escalated quickly.
I did not prepare the right spells for this encounter.
Dragonborn that are standing at the door. You can see that it's a fairly wide open room that they've led you to. The stairs, massive balcony. At this point, you can see one person that's standing out on the balcony. There is a heated discussion going on between a bunch of other Dragonborns, kind of sitting next to a hearth that they have carved into the room. A massive wooden table that's got like a map of the town on there. Or not the town, but of like the whole Balarama country. Yes. It
It looked
Hey.
like this.
looks like that.
Pull out our flyers they gave us when we came in.
Welcome to the town, yes. They, the 2 guards kind of look at you and nod. You made it this far. They don't think you're of a threat at this point. And no one really notices you when you walk in. They are too involved in their conversation at the tables.
Would I hear what they're saying? I'm assuming. They're pretty loud.
Yeah, they're discussing the area.
What language are they speaking?
Dwarvish.
Gnomish.
Dragonborn picking.
Common, because there seems to be a
Swath of different.
little gnome character that is standing on the table that's kind of pointing out.
I'm with you all.
I will
How do you get past us?
I will take a double look. Like, back here, right?
I'm with you all.
There is a little gnome character that is like on the table pointing out things, moving little pieces on there. It's like, now right here's where we would go here, blah, blah, blah.
First off, stepping into this room and nobody even noticing that I stepped into a room, like a small tear, a large elephant tear is going to come out because this is so unusual.
I like to try to catch his tear in the vial.
It's like,
Because you're like happy that people are like normal.
Oh my goodness.
oh yeah, like no one,
Can I
like,
catch it?
yeah, I mean,
Is there like
For science.
I'm gonna wrap some string around it, make it a big old necklace for me. Here you go. Man.
Crocodile tears.
as we come up? Are there like any books on like tables or anything?
oh, there's plenty of books and stuff.
Just pick one, slam it on the ground,
Cool.
just to see if it echoes.
The 2 guards have noticed that you all like you were picking up the book, and they're just kind of like, "What the hell is this guy doing?" Wham! Everybody at the table turns around, and a few of them are like going out to draw their swords and stuff like that, and just ready to fight. They see a group of random grouping of people.
I just pointed at the tiefling.
I'll walk a little bit forward and say, hello.
Looks a lot heavier
Sorry
than
to interrupt.
I thought.
I do some push-ups.
One of them is a red dragon. He dragonborn.
I think how we're kind of like popping from different sides.
Maybe I shouldn't have dropped that book.
It was perched up in the ceiling where we couldn't.
Dragonborn. A
All
red
right.
dragonborn.
Let me measure this cone out real quick. Hold on. Cone of fire.
Cole's playing Apex Legends. Thanks, Steam. But he kind of looks up at you all. He's wearing these fairly fancy robes that you all kind of recognize as that light bluish color that Vale seems to wear.
I'll teleport here.
No,
Maybe? Oh,
no,
it's like, dang, we could save time.
no teleporter. He is, he kind of looks up at you all, notices that you're here. He has a little set of glasses that are at the very end of the snout. He's like, "What is the meaning of the noise?"
I don't quite know.
You seem to be of the studious type. You tell me.
Gravity.
What business do you have interrupting this meeting?
What business is the meeting?
You all seem to be outsiders here, and I've not seen you two around here before. You said you're white. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like a ghost.
Powder over here.
Albino
Scaleless
dragonborn.
That's right. With blue eyes.
It's like, I've never seen you
White
two
Walker.
here before. What business do you have here?
Blue Eyes White Dragon?
That's what I said.
First off, we had brought back I don't remember the name of the family, but the name of the changeling
Some
family.
Twindles.
Twindles.
Sacrificed
Twindles.
two to bring me in.
Twindle Twinkles. So we brought the Twinkles back, and
Do you
Guess
say
we're ready
twinkles?
to
No,
do.
Twindles. We brought the Twindles back, which kind of afforded us an audience
Need
with.
you to morph into like how
Brosh.
Yu-Gi-Moto looks.
And at some point, when this meeting is done, hopefully, we would like to speak with
Kaiba.
Brosh.
Let's be for real.
It's true.
The person that's out there on the
Joey
balcony
have the blue eyes white dragon?
doesn't really move,
Red eyes, black dragon.
but you can see that his head kind of tilts whenever you mention the Twindle name.
Twindle. Sounds like a.
The Tweedle
Sounds like Bob Cratchit and the Twindles.
makes me think of the Tweedle Beetle battle
sir.
from like Dr. Seuss.
The gnome that was on the table also hears you.
Is she wearing blue robes as well, or just the red dragonborn?
No. The red dragonborn is the only one that's wearing those robes. The little gnome that's on the table jumps off the table and is suddenly much taller. An old, decrepit man.
I could do that too. And I pull out my monocle and I turn into the gnome.
Like your gnome or
My
what
gnome.
he looked like? Okay.
This is going to get real confusing real quick.
I go,
I'm sure the whole town is confused because there's a lot of changelings here.
Yeah, he is not fazed by this at all. Well, he's like, you found my boy. You found him and brought him home.
Yes. Was it your son and family?
Yes, his son, his wife, and his little daughter.
Yeah. They're back here. I don't know where they went.
He did
but
try to bite me.
She has a bit of an attitude. She's only like 10.
It's a youngin.
You'll have to excuse the biting. It's that stage.
I understand. Yeah, I got to get all the teeth in. Yeah, I get it.
Well, he,
But I don't know where they went. But we brought them back and they got food and.
I will turn into the wife and say, "Is this your daughter-in-law?"
yes, my beautiful daughter-in-law. You did find them. And he like goes up and shakes your hand, or like drastically shakes it, and goes up to you and hugs you. It's like, what a glorious day. I was so worried of them. It's like, I didn't know if we would find them or not. These bandits are
well,
everywhere.
You didn't.
You know what I mean.
We did.
Yes, and thank you.
Professionals.
Right. That's right.
Professionally stumbling upon helpless NPCs that we find and save.
Sure, and scare him by saying
Safe.
hungry.
Yes, that's what we do all the time.
She was being
Save the children.
out of hand.
Yes. As little children are. Hungry.
Child.
A child a zombie?
No, I mean that's what he did.
That's what she was being. And I was like, I'm hungry.
So he's like, what a beautiful day this is. This burden has been lifted off my shoulders. And he leans back over and is like, we shall indulge these people. They've saved my beautiful family. The red dragonborn stares at you and just nods. It's like, so as we were.
Our friend wears robes like that.
I don't know if I should mention he's in trouble.
His tail's a bit smaller than
Friend
yours,
is a
though.
very loose term.
I'm taking off the monocle and I'm being like, friend is. Remember when we buried him?
That was a good
I
time.
wasn't
That was
here
a
for
good
that.
Oh,
didn't
all right,
die.
that's good because we buried him.
Oh,
I don't know that I would go to friend. He's kind of a dick.
Yes, many of my kind are.
I think he likes them as well. Oh, I'm sorry.
Many of the elite of New Harmony do seem to have an attitude, but
I wouldn't call him elite. That's a stretch.
He felt like
He's
he
more
was.
just like a named NPC.
Are you familiar with the term NPC, Red Dragonborn friend?
I'm not quite familiar with that term.
It's not a good term. No.
Not a boss, not an elite.
Non-
He's got a name.
non-important character.
Non-important character. Like that,
Because he's not an imp, so you take out the I am.
yes. It's like, no, that would name too many people at that stuffy town. This is more important. My home needs me. I'm here.
Yes.
Oh, are you from this clan? Is this where you came from, or do you just band together?
We've band together, but this has been my home for several years.
Good.
And when it's in need, I come home.
So you appear to be in need.
It is a matter of dragonborn sense.
I'll
Yes.
put on my monocle and turn into a dragonborn then.
You are correct.
You have 3.
I'll look like
I'm gonna try to look like a little Chinese dragon. Got like the long mustache, got a little beard.
Mushu. He's like it's tall.
I'm a gnome-sized dragonborn.
I'll turn into a bronze dragonborn.
He just watches you all pop up one after another. It's like,
I mean, it's to be expected here.
true dragonborn.
As true as any other
I'll
that
kind
has
of
magic.
I'll try to whisper, but I can't really whisper. But I'll say, I really am a dragonborn.
Indeed.
Yes.
As we all
And
I'll turn back into Siobhan and
I'm
say
still
this.
as a tiefling. I just wave.
He's like,
Uh,
you haven't changed something.
these are my
Not
people.
going- I should just change it as I'm totally different.
I'll
These-
turn back into Siobhan and say, we may not be of your blood, but perhaps we can be of assistance.
and
I'll say, what is the matter ailing you that you all are so heatedly discussing right now?
it's not something that you all would understand. You haven't been here long enough to know the troubles of this town.
Are you questioning my intelligence?
Not your intelligence, good sir. But
But he is a lovely sir.
Are you still Mushu?
I'm still Mushu.
This little guy, like,
Climb up onto my shoulder.
gnome-sized Mushu.
Last Mushu. So it's just that you wouldn't understand the struggles of Weibon unless you've been here.
I'll say,
And those struggles would be...
bandits.
Bandits.
I mean, that's pretty.
It is
Common
so
right here.
convenient that we happen to specialize in the removal of banditry.
Because we're not bandits.
Yet.
Allow me to properly introduce myself, and I'll just drop my spell.
Okay.
Codenbray, bounty hunter. These are friends, colleagues we've picked up along the way. He can't read. Don't worry about him.
Just glares.
I'll like look at a book really quickly and just like I'll start reading some words.
Does that one have pictures?
I'll say
This one's
again,
really
we're
heavy.
not from here.
It's got a lot of
But-
words in it.
My people live here.
Big words.
The
Indeed.
world is my people.
We are
Except for
professional.
humans. Fuck them.
We
They're all like, yes.
we are professional in combat and dealing with very difficult situations. I believe we could help.
The older changeling goes back into his little gnome state, and he is hovering around you, well, around your feet, like a lot. It's like just circling around you, looking at you. Is like, yes,
Yes, I do.
Don't hit your forehead.
my tail.
Yeah, your tail.
The voice that you hear comes from the balcony that's outside, and he speaks up and says, it's like, the bandits attack at least once a week. We've not had any travelers come through and make it to our doors. I thank you for saving the family in which you've done us a great deed in. And he kind of walks up to you all from the balcony and says, I am Barash. And what is it that you need of me? I will do what I can for someone who has saved one of our people.
As Howie Mandel would say, that's actually, let's make a deal.
Who?
Who is this Howie Mandal?
Huh?
That's Wayne Brady.
No, make
Now.
a deal is the briefcase guy, right?
No, that's Deal or No Deal.
Oh, well, son of a bitch.
Sorry, he had a stroke.
Howie Mandal, yes.
Howie Mandel.
I know of his.
And Wayne of
teaching.
Brady.
So question: do they get into the city when they attack, or do they attack
Find
the
someone
caravans?
picking at your scale.
I can still continue asking the question. Do they get into the city, or do they just attack the caravans and the people around the city?
We haven't had a successful food delivery.
So they're not attacking the city; they're just attacking the
They're
caravans.
attacking the people on their way here.
Oh.
We happen to know quite an excellent merchant who would be willing, I believe,
Would he?
to bring commerce to this town. They've already said that there's practically zero commerce. It's whatever's already made here. They can't get food in. We know an excellent merchant who might owe us a couple favors to bring commerce, but he is human.
Like me.
As long as he treats our people well, I would be willing to have a merchant inside of our town.
Perfect. Now, to discuss terms.
He's on it.
We've also got a pig.
Some goats.
Oh, we do have.
I got 2 pigs, 3 goats,
4 chicken
4 chickens.
in a bowl.
The ox.
And the ox.
2 ox.
Yeah,
2
two
ox.
ox.
Yeah, the ox chicken.
No,
I thought about that all damn week.
don't.
Chicken to bring.
We'll have to find that on our break. God dang it. Now it's in my head. Are you saying that you have brought these to sell, or
Sure.
Well, as a trade for what he was about to ask.
I mean, I guess they could be used as bargaining chips in the rest of our negotiations, if you're hungry now.
I mean, you didn't
I'm
name
sure
it.
they
did you?
Not yet.
I did. Ah, crap.
For what? Oh.
you feel a tug at one of your like
Of
on a
course
piece of
you-
clothing?
Yes, I'll kind of lean down a little bit.
May I speak with you privately when we're done here in my library?
Sure. Yes.
That would be greatly appreciated. I have many questions.
Cute. Okay. I think he's hitting on him.
Yeah. Brown chicken, brown cow.
Why does everybody seem to think that Cadmus is the leader?
He's a dragonborn.
He's a dragonborn in a dragonborn town.
Oh, okay.
And the small version of the little gnome guy goes back up to the table and
Small version of the
Well,
little
well,
gnome?
So
Well,
not the old man.
yeah,
just
he's
a
a
gnome.
Oh, okay.
So he's a dwarf gnome.
clearly he's a changeling, but like
He's a dwelm.
He's a gnomey gnome. Dwome.
he goes back up to the table and starts looking at the
Dwome.
look at the map.
Dwomes.
Barash continues his conversation with you in regards to possibly a merchant. Says, what kind of things does this merchant sell?
All the things. He just spent a lot of time down in Mazil.
Pulled out your flyer again.
Hold on, I had to pull out the flyer. Yeah, spent a lot of time at Mazil selling and purchasing items down there for the royal knot wedding.
Ah, yes. We heard of that.
The Crimson Wedding.
A lot of bloodshed, eh?
Copyright pending.
It was a bang.
What is this writing of copy?
So once things are done, settled there for him, I'm sure he would be willing to open up new channels of commerce with you.
Because I think all the bandits are dead.
No,
Might be more.
I'm sure there are more.
One group. Yeah. I think it's not just a problem of people bringing stuff, like the people willing to bring stuff here. It's a problem that they don't get here.
That they don't get here. He'll make it.
If
We could
we
still
are
kill
able
the
to
man.
get him here safely, I would very much appreciate it. A constant merchant in our town.
But we could probably also get rid of the bandits because they're probably just going to get more and more as time goes on.
There is one set of bandits in particular that make their way that we know of and raid the people coming to this town. Some of them make it, some of them do not. I am growing tired of seeing broken families.
Wasn't there more than like one bounty? The Bandana Herbert, and then what was the other bandits?
Smiling.
But they weren't tax evaders, so they were.
They
were like
I
D
took them
tier.
down. I erased them off of my thing because
We decided
we decided to
Your
just
dry
go for the
erase
biggest
scroll?
ones.
Your dry erase scroll.
They weren't tax evaders.
Yes, I removed them from my scroll.
Use a good old whiteout.
I don't believe these would be on your bandit papers. These are just people that also live in the mountains, ways from here. They have troubled us for years, stealing things off of wagons that we've tried to bring in here, and families that are trying to come here for a new and accepting home. They don't
know
care.
where their camp is.
If you follow the trail of the mountain, you will find them south. They are in what we call bandit territory. It is very dangerous to walk those lands. Though you
Danger
seem
is
to
what
keep-
we do.
Well, now hold on. Before you go just accepting this, it's dangerous. They just said it was dangerous. So terms, because I mean, we did come here and we saved the Twindles, but we also. Oh, son of a bitch.
Our overarching reason for actually coming here has been to get information and possibly acquire something called the Heart of the Desert that's been fabled for a long time.
The dragonborn's what you would call eyebrows kind of raised.
Skin brows.
The red one seems like you've come here not to help, but for a jewel.
I say both things are the same side of the two sides of the same coin. I personally myself have come to meet other fellow dragonborn and very possibly help farther. I haven't been able to see much of my own kind since coming to this continent, but since coming to this continent, there's been a much bigger story that we've been working on, trying to keep the end of times from happening.
Literally a story. He leans in.
As I'll kind of say to the red dragonborn, as somebody else we've worked with has helped as well. I don't know if you know anything about some of these things going on in the world, but you should know that there's a lot of things changing.
My boy, I know not of what you speak.
That's what we say every time he opens his mouth, too.
I'll walk up to the red dragonborn and go, necromancy in stone. Very hushed and quieted.
Yeah.
His brows furrow at that. Says, and how long has that been going on?
Apparently
Like
a
10
while.
sessions.
What is this this construct of time that you speak of? What are sessions? It's like, I haven't been home in quite some time since my master brought me back.
We've started.
New
what, like-
harmony is involved.
I should have received something from them. He leans
Probably
in.
why you haven't heard anything from them.
He leans into Barash and he whispers to him a few things, and looks back and says in a louder, hushed tone, if you will, "It's like, my master, I feel that this is something we should not get involved in here. We have our own things. We have our own ways of handling this. I don't see outsiders helping us in this matter."
Helping and killing the bandits?
You all
Which is a
done
simple
bang-
task
you-
for us.
You've all done a bang-up job with those bandits that keep bothering you.
That we
Yeah,
are
it's almost like you were able to find your own people missing.
Bandit territory is such a large area. We would have found them eventually.
But I thought
Sure.
dragonborns were such great warriors.
My lord, they
Now,
Yeah.
are we going with like what you said the history of the Dragonborn are? You know. So, okay. I don't know if you know any of the history. I don't know if you being a tiefling would know or not, or how.
would any of you all done any history on Dragonborn?
No,
No.
I mean, well, there was.
I have a +4 to history if it helps.
I've been worried about my own big old.
Well, I'm going to say for
You can roll
tieflings
to see if you would
specifically,
remember history if you'd like.
because specifically being a tiefling, I don't know if they would teach that. Like,
19.
I just know devil stuff.
That's probably. She's technically not like
Oh, okay,
a
that's
normal people. Okay. You do remember somewhat of a history that you read on Dragonborn not being from here. Their land was actually destroyed by Tiefling in their old lands.
both empires destroyed each other.
So they have
Is this
no
the
home.
Burning Crusade?
Right?
Yeah, take the phone
There's
down.
knives and everything.
It's actually lore of the Dragonborn.
4th edition D&D, I think is where it came from.
So yeah, they're probably not going to react real well to your taunting.
You don't know that though. You
I
actually
don't know that.
Yeah. And technically, she wasn't raised by Tiefling, so she wouldn't
Yeah.
know that either.
Yeah.
So. Or were you?
I'll give you a little worried glance because I do, but like.
Yeah, but you know that there's some history between, like... It's like, my boy, this is... I don't know where you come from, but this is our issues, and we've dealt with them for years, and I believe we can continue to deal with it in our own way.
Let us show you that we want to help, and then make your decision.
The gnome speaks up. Says, my lord, I believe the changeling has a point. It's like, you may not remember your history quite well, but I do. And I believe that this group does have something special about them.
Diversity.
Yes, the D word. So I believe we should give them a chance. If they can do what they say they can, perhaps they deserve to know about the heart of the desert. Brosh kind of nods and thinks about it, and of course the red one's like, Master, please, this is a matter of of dragonborn and of our dragonborn. We don't know where these people have come from. We don't know where that one's come from. If we let outsiders into our problems, then what's to say they won't bring more?
I want to see. I want to try to
Insight.
like stink eye him as he's talking, and do an insight to see if he's being for real about.
Not knowing shit.
Yeah, about either not knowing or wanting to keep us out for just Dragonborn
Ulterior
reasons, or
reasons.
if he seems to be holding something back.
I get what you're saying.
It's just a 15.
You can tell that he is he's one of those uppity dragonborn people. Like it's you from what you can tell, he's being sincere that it's just like more so for dragonborn.
He's a dragonborn supremacist.
Yes. Just because Barash has given people the approval of living there does not mean that all of them approve of it. And he seems to be one of them that is not very approving of others.
I'll just tell him. I'm Coden Bray of Barora, one of the high engineers, or so I think. We're here for these stones to stop someone else from building a machine that's going to kill everything. So you can either let us kill the bandits and help you out and then tell us about this stone, or we're just going to leave and you all can deal with the bandits on your own. Because as a bounty hunter, I have to receive compensation. So if we're not going to be compensated for assisting, we're not going to assist.
What's the name of this? Because Vale was it Vale's brother that told us about everything about the city up north that disappeared? This is out of character. Like, did he tell us all the name of the city and all that?
The one that's in Dugrosk that disappeared?
Yeah, a while ago.
I thought that was Vale. Marcus
was it
didn't.
Vale?
I thought that Marcus didn't tell you all much, and then Vale was saying that he's uppity because it's the school.
Oh,
There's a lot of things that the school doesn't want you to know. And then,
no. Marcus told us because he got Vale. We got everybody in Vale trouble because Marcus started saying stuff.
Tell me again.
We kind of talked him into it.
I thought he got in trouble because he was talking to the school
maybe.
about you all.
Yeah. Well, still,
And that's when Vale says that he's blind to the school because he thinks they can do no wrong, but they've done stuff in the past. So I want to say it was Vale.
that's fine. But still,
When he was
we know
saying
about
he
that,
was
right?
sorry for being.
I don't think he said a town name. I think he just said up north.
Yeah. Well, Dugrosk is like the
Yeah.
northern country, so.
I'll say, to Vrosk, I'll say, what would you? I'm trying to think of what Dragonborn would say to a clan leader. Not your highness, that's not something to say, but like elder.
Your slitheriness.
Yeah, I'd say elder.
I mean,
you're
the
Deuce
red one has
Baggins.
been called him Master Barrage.
So I would just say master. I'd say Master Barash. And do we know the name of the Red Dragonborn? Has he said name at all? Okay. I'll ask, what is your name? To the Red Dragonborn. What may I call you by?
He looks you up and down. Why must you need to know my name?
Don't worry
Just
about it.
for politeness, I was going to use it. Master Brosh, I would caution the words right now of your Red Dragonborn friend if he plays a little blind eye to some of the events that are happening. Because after finding out what his school and church has done in more recent years, this is something that's changed my opinion of that school. You could ask, I'll point to the Red Dragonborn about, what's the Dugrosk?
Mm-hmm.
About the disappearance of Dugrosk and why it disappeared and why the school and church wants to cover it up. And they did.
And now I want to roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
Well, first I'll tell you what I'm doing. And also, if you help us find the heart of the desert, think of all the people that will want to flock here and what it will bring to this town if you were the one that helped us find this.
Both of you can roll with advantage.
Two. There's a 23. We'll stick with the 23.
I get this one.
Unless you're in the lower end, it's
That's 8.
Oh, that's pretty low end.
okay. So Barosh nods, looks over at his red dragonborn friend. He says, Garish, I believe our town has been locked up too long. I feel that we need to open our doors for more trade, and I feel that the old ways have failed us. We must give these adventurers a chance. If you can stop the bandits from attacking our doors so that we may thrive once more, I will give you whatever information that I can.
Sounds like a reasonable trade.
Sounds like they definitely don't have it then, but they can help us maybe.
The red dragonborn begins to protest. He's like, Master, I don't believe. He's like, it is my word. It is my people. I'll give you a chance.
Say thank you, Master Brush. Kind of nod a little bit. So I guess the next step, for one, are we going to use the animals as bartering tools? Because I think we already got what we want as long as we go to the...
I mean,
Or are we just going to give them to them,
they
ask
eat
for money?
some food now, but they're not going to feed a village on 2 pigs, 4 chickens, and 3 goats.
4 chickens can give some eggs here soon.
Not if they're too frightened.
Oh, then they'll really start shitting out.
Or they're just 2 male chickens.
You
That
said,
would be a rooster.
I would say, you said chickens. They produce eggs.
We'll send 1 rooster in there so they have more chickens.
I said 4 chickens.
Fine.
He was very specific.
They're impotent chickens. Been fixed.
So I also know that they seem taken aback when somebody mentioned necromancy and crystals. So when I want to ask them what they know about this necromancy and these crystals, I want to take out one of the empty ones and show it to them and be like, hey, we found these.
The 2 dragonborn look at that and they have no idea what to think of that. The little gnome pops up off the table, comes back to you all with a little monocle, turns into a rather large human, and it's like a
Again, or a different human?
different human. And starts looking at it and says, this crystal seems to have a design to it that's quite ancient. Where did you find this?
The homewood of Lord Elfington.
Lord Elfington.
When we drove out the Black Blade.
Probably have no idea what any of that is.
Lord Elfie Elfington.
Lord Elfie Elfington? They thought
Are
he was
you
dead.
saying Lord Elfie Elfington?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lord Elfie Elfington?
That
They thought he was dead. He was a ghost. They were
Yeah,
attacking.
I
he's
think
not.
we're going to have to use his actual name, and I don't remember it.
Are you-
Lord Elfie Elfington.
Are
Lord
you
Elfie
talking
Elfington.
of the Feywoods?
yes.
Where Elfie Elfington lives.
The Moonshade family?
I mean, the moon doesn't really give a lot of shade, but
There's
that's-
been no Elfington family in the elves.
Hold on. Hey, you got that jewel?
Yeah.
And look,
You're
look,
mistaken.
this, huh?
Is it? I was saying,
Yeah,
is
because
it
he's got the, because it's still in the pendant.
It's the
Yeah.
cresty thing.
yeah, this.
That's Lord Elfie Elfington's
That's
This
Elfington's
pendant.
crest.
Yes.
the Moonshade family?
The moon doesn't
Did he give you Elfington?
No, we gave him Elfington.
It's a new management.
I wasn't aware that the Moonshade family was still alive.
Exactly. See, they were ghosts. Now
Well,
they're not
no me
ghosts. Now they're in charge again.
Before
Crystal Fist, please.
before I hand the pendant
Crystal
back,
Fist?
before I hand the pendant back,
This is a PG.
I want to
show,
slide a
okay.
hand the jewel.
Oh, heck no.
What?
I'm gonna slide a hand the jewel before I hand the pendant.
Heck no.
Yeah, I'm
They're all.
I'm keeping a good eye on that pendant because
I-
he
Then you
Roll
roll.
for it.
All of us.
I don't care.
I was about to say
All of us.
I don't care.
I was about to say he
He
cares
entrusted
about
it
it.
to me.
You know what? I'll see if I see it.
She holds her peace, man. Like she is not gonna let that go.
What am I rolling?
You're gonna roll for insight or perception.
Wait, when we took off the... What happened when we took the diamond out of the thing?
Fuck me. 7.
Oh, what did you roll?
13.
Yeah.
Did you roll?
I got a 20.
So
He's just gonna stare.
I'm gonna like lean over.
An elephant never forgets.
Her with us.
For science.
Science.
You're gonna your character's gonna shit her pants whenever she opened it one day. Look!
Yeah.
Oh, it's gone.
Yeah, I am.
all right, you don't
And
notice.
I didn't see it, but I'm gonna know who the last person that had it was.
Oh yeah, well I mean you were watching intently, so like you didn't see it happen, but you
Not
know
watching
she was the
that
last one.
intently.
Oh well. I mean, it's like all right. Like he kind of like I said, holds that and looks at it and says, you've met probably the last member of the Moonshade family.
Elfie Moonshade?
I don't know which one you spoke to, but I'm pretty sure his
The
name's
Prince
Elfie.
Elfie Moonshade.
Yes.
Ington.
Ington.
Ington. Yes.
Elfington.
Yes, Mr. Nomerson.
I like how he's slowly losing hope in.
I step
It's a
step
TV
over
show.
to-
I don't understand.
over to him again. She thinks werewolves can't see you if you don't move. Do you want to trust this?
Whose effing fault is that?
Do you believe me?
I like how we said this is a kid's show. We've cursed many a times, and now it's like, what? F you. Okay?
Look here, Nomerson. I don't take kindly to your harsh words.
Excuse you. No.
Was it mentioned that this is a kid's show? I don't remember that.
No, and I've explicitly put on there it is not a kid's show.
Little gnome is trying to say
My
that his
bad.
name is Crystal Fisted or something like that, okay?
Oh look, he summoned tons of doggies, and oh, they're dead.
Those are airwolves
Airbud.
from the elemental airplay. Well, now you know the name
It's
of your
all
spell now.
Airbud is
It's
now
all
the
in-
spell. Airbud.
Here, boys.
He looks at you and says, my dear, why do you bring up the elven family?
Because that's where we.
That's where we found the crystal.
Yes.
Yes, you asked where we got this, and you said ancient design, and then I said in the woods where the Elfington was dead and now not dead, and then we drove out the Blackblade.
He gave us his family crest.
And then
Because he
gave us
stepped
that.
out of the shadow of the moon, which is why you're giving him the really weird name.
I don't feel that you should be involved in this conversation. You confuse me.
We confuse
I mean,
ourselves.
look, you're the one who is crystal fisted. That's all I'm saying. I don't
It's my
understand.
name. It's the Crystal
I don't.
Fist Twindle.
I hope it was like, cleanly cut.
I don't know. I'm very confused. I think that's why he walks with a limp.
I don't walk with a limp. I'm an old man.
Excuse them.
Anywho,
Do you know Jimothy?
I just take that book and I slam it down again. Let's get back on track.
Loud noises.
Hey, just not with my crystal. Like,
I'm
give
not-
that one back.
I'm not
No
going-
fisting with my crystal.
he gives it to you. He's like, I'm not. It's my name. What is wrong with you? Anywho, I've never seen one of these. I've read about them in stories of old, but never.
Crystal books.
Yes, in my crystal. My boy, what is wrong with you?
We don't have that much time.
So much.
She's like, you don't know, man. So much.
I'm gonna go clean my gun. I'll just step away to
I've
find a
enough of
chair
this.
somewhere.
I have to take this.
Those I would have to read up on my books again to see, but I believe those were used many, many centuries ago for necromancy. Unfortunately.
fisting.
Nefarious purposes?
No.
Yes, that's what
Nefarious purposes far away.
I believe that's what the demons use to hold a host.
Demons use these
It's
to
demons,
hold a
Jim.
host?
Yes, they'd find a host of a body that they would wish to keep, and to make sure that the body doesn't decay over time, the soul must still be connected somehow. So they used it to control it.
So what exactly happens? What do they do? Does your book say what they do with the crystals?
I believe we would have to go to my studies to read up on this. It's been
I
in
think he
passing.
already knows. That's why he wants it in secret.
It's like, you're more than welcome to come with me. I'd like to study you as it is anyway, sir. So
You can go by
you're in the
yourself.
distance.
Oh, you can hear the cackle from the back. Caden's over there dying of laughter. Wondering why nobody
You go.
gets it.
You keep cleaning your long shaft over there.
He's about to get a crystal
How
fist.
do you know how long his shaft is over there?
Because he can see it from here.
Dude.
Oh, okay. So they
Crystalhub.com, everybody.
They
Moving on.
so, so they put the people in these gems, these crystals, to control their bodies, so that the demons could
Or
possess
would not
them.
decay the body?
As long as the soul is still somewhat connected to the body, it will never age.
While he's explaining all this, I'm watching the Red Dragonborn. Like, what's his expression during all of this?
Yeah.
He is perception. Not about to
He's-
give information.
I'm not paying any attention to this at all because I'm very interested in these science crystals.
Science.
We're probably gonna do.
Bless you.
We're gonna do my passive of 17.
You can see him talking to Barrage and in a very heated discussion. You can see that Barrage is getting a little agitated at his companion. But you cannot quite make out what they're talking about with this loud creature next to you talking.
Wait, he's the loud. Oh,
The change room.
the elephant in the room.
Joke's never gonna get old with him.
I'm pretty sure that I'm still like a tiny dragon.
Okay,
At this
oh, you're
point.
Mishu.
Yeah, yes.
So
you are.
Muju.
Yes.
With a monocle.
Yes, with a monocle. So do you know
I'll just kind of like
How it
slowly
operates.
start kind of
Like,
like
how do
making
they
my way
activate
closer so I can start hearing better.
That would be a better question for the books, good sir.
it's in your books?
It's been
Can we pretend like you are a library and I will borrow your books?
Your brain. I need your brain right now.
I mean, I have
He doesn't know. I need his books.
I have a library here in town where all of my information is. You don't have to check me out, if you will.
Maybe we should just go to your library right now. Do we need to talk to Brosh or anybody anymore?
And you're getting closer.
I'm getting closer because I want to, like, this doesn't
Yeah, get to
interest
the
me. I
final.
want to know what's going on over there.
Roll again.
Perception.
Yep.
What would my perception be? Clearly.
Your human is over here just like knee slapping, just
We're going
like
to go
to
with
himself.
the 17 passive.
Okay. He's just like it's like none of you all get his inside jokes. You can hear them now slightly. You pick out a couple of words here and there. He doesn't trust you all. He doesn't think that the school would give out information so freely on something of this nature unless you were part of the school. So he doesn't trust you all. Barash seems to think differently, that you all seem to be capable.
Who's got, like, the pendant thing that we can use for safe travel? Uh-oh, Coden.
Yeah.
You know that badge thing?
Oh, yeah.
Walk up between those two and just drop it like, oops, this fell out of my pocket.
No, just
And
walk-
watch hilarity ensue. This is
walk
going to
up
be
there
fun.
like I'm cleaning my...
You're good.
my gun.
Just walking right
walking past everybody, just cleaning it, and I'll just go...
Oh, Colton, you dropped something.
Oh, what is that? Oh, I must pick it up here. Oh, look at it. And I'll just kind of pick it and kind of shove it in. Oh, look, I got it. I found it. I picked it up.
The red dragonborn is just moving around. What is the... He catches it as it's flying around his face. It's like, how did you get that?
Doesn't everyone have one?
Right, I thought that they gave these things out like candy back in Mazel.
The school trusted you with a badge.
To teleport.
Of honor.
Master
No,
Baras,
they
I
actually,
believe
no, they legit gave us one.
these people could have easily stolen one from someone from the school. I doubt they
Do we
would.
have anybody here that can see magic? Anybody get some magically googly eyes?
Well, he didn't say that it's not real. He's saying he stole it. He's saying, did we name drop Vale or anybody yet?
Yeah, we've mentioned
Okay.
it.
I said our friend wore those, but I didn't say his name.
I would.
Yeah, whenever we accidentally beat, I'm just going to kind of toss it around back and forth.
Marcus.
I'm juggling it.
We should probably say Marcus.
Well, you know, Vale was talking a lot of crap, and his brother Marcus came in and started
I put
tipping
my
on us
arm
in
around
about everything.
I'm like, Shanoa gave us that.
Oh, yeah. Yep, then they said we could use the teleporter for all this stuff they got us doing. So, like, yeah, I guess I can just keep tossing this around in the air.
The cleric gave you this.
Yep.
The cleric that runs the church gave you this.
Yeah.
Yep.
A buddy of theirs let us help us kill
She,
some vampires on a boat.
You
Well-
mentioned Marcus.
Yes, because Vale's in a little bit trouble.
Marcus
and,
Crystal Fisted.
But I heard his bounty's been absolved.
Yes.
But Vale was in a little bit of trouble.
Wait,
we helped
Vale had-
Marcus.
That's his younger brother. He had a
Remember the smaller tail I told you about?
bounty on him.
Oh, yeah.
Did they
He kind of got in trouble.
by the school?
No.
Yeah.
No.
The Black Blade. Black Blade.
Vale was working alone, and he was uncovering more about this necromancy thing, and
And people didn't like him stirring.
yada yada yada. They were trying to take him out.
There was a lot of yelling involved.
So he's went back to the school recently for protection.
Vale isn't as undercover and professional as us.
What should everybody roll?
I don't know how you received that badge, but that still doesn't change my opinion of you.
Aw.
I mean, opinions are like buttholes.
Everyone has.
And something
Yeah.
stinks right now.
I'd say we would probably be best to prove more of our worth to you, but I don't think we're the only one that we have.
By the way, does he
You're
have
the
like
only one
a
to have to
coin
worry
purse
about.
or anything like visible on him?
Not visible, no.
God, don't ruin it.
Barash will tell you
before we have.
you are more than welcome to stay in the inn here. We have plenty of room since we've had no travelers really make their way here. You're more than welcome to stay here for a couple of days while you do what I ask of you if you do decide to do so. If you prove yourself, then my associate here, it matters not what he says. You are good in my book.
And he's silver, right? Silver dragon.
Silver dragon,
okay.
yes.
I'll go up to him and kind of, if you don't mind, like shake his hand and kind of bow a little bit. It's been a pleasure.
He holds your hand a little longer and looks at your scales,
He caresses your hand.
and he lets it go. It's just a nod. Good luck to you. Now the fat man in Changeling is still hot on your tail. It's like,
Okay.
I wish for you all to please come to my study.
And you need the books, and he's got some infatuation with me for some reason.
To the crystal fisting lair.
Yep.
Before we leave, I just pat Garth on the back. Like,
Garth Brooks.
yeah.
I'll flip the little academy brooch in the air, grab it, and put it back in my pocket.
I would love if you actually had a roll to see if you actually
Red drug.
Oh,
It just goes down the balcony, out the window.
Just flies
gotta
out
go,
the
guys.
balcony.
I need that. Some little change.
A bird just flies.
Steven Seagal comes and grabs it.
Seagull just comes and takes it. Oh, I think that's a
It'd be funny if like a little changing kid sees it on the ground, starts to like running with it. It's like shit.
Steven Seagal. No.
All right. With that, the red dragonborn gives an audible
Harumph.
harumph. Yes. You all are now following Crystal Fist to his study. He passes by certain people. He changes like drastically from person to person, and it turns back to you and says, "I hope you don't mind my change, but I go by my attitude, and I have quite a lot of faces that I wear throughout the day. I hope you don't mind."
Doesn't bother me.
You're like a walking mood ring.
You do you, Changey McChangeling.
Changey McChangeling. So you go into his study. He takes you in there. It's piled, just tons of bookshelves.
Before we go in, I go to Code and I'm like, you know, Vale's a dick. That guy's a bigger dick.
Yep.
Don't trust him.
I bet him and Vale have had a little pitching competition.
Tail and tail session.
Pitch and catch section.
You walk into his study. It is what you would assume
I
a
think there's going to be another one of those attempted here in a minute.
dragonborn, what a dragonborn library would look like. It's a
Empty
desk,
with pictures.
Coloring books.
lots and lots of books.
That's racist.
They're the baby board books.
Pop-ups.
Lots and lots of books just piled high. He's got two size desks,
that one would
one
make a lot
small,
of
one
noise,
large, so whatever size he's in. He switches to the small little gnome once again and shows you to a section of his library that would pertain to religions and necromancies and things of that nature.
The Necronomicon.
Tells you to go nuts. Shows you a couple of the books that would have that.
He's going to make you read these.
Well,
Out
yes.
loud in Latin.
If just told me.
Yes, say the incantation louder.
Hands you a couple of books on demons, on like necromancy and things of that nature.
So books you can't get everywhere else.
No, he's got some pretty good ones. He looks at you and says, "Now you, my friend, might I inquire as to where you're from?"
I think I'm going to go look at the books as well.
Just gonna hang out.
I mean, more recently, my clan that I'm with is near the Waterdeep area. Small town, a little farther south of that. But
Waterdeep's not that small.
really aren't, well, south of that.
No, you
Yeah.
tack that on at the end.
Yeah.
A tower of red mages.
Used to be.
Little south
Freak
of
accident. I
Waterdeep.
happened.
But before then, we came from a place called Eberron. That's been a long time ago.
May I acquire one of your scales, good sir?
Yes. I don't know if I got any loose ones right now.
He just pulls one. It's a ting.
Oh, like a Band-Aid.
Okay.
He looks at it and he looks up at you from his monocle and says, "Do you know the history of these colors?"
I've been told by other people in my clan about why I'm special, but I don't really care for that too much.
We're all special.
My
Hey,
dear,
you're not listening. Go away.
my dear boy,
I'm never listening.
This color
That's my
hasn't
secret.
been
I'm
in-
never listening.
in Dragonborn for quite some time. In fact, the last was a god.
Yeah, and I really don't like that destiny that my family and clan has been trying to put me through. But I decided after in military life and mercenary life for a while that I wanted to see the rest of the continents and explore the world a little bit.
You do know the stories, though.
Unfortunately.
you could bring the dragonborn back home. And yet here you are with a bunch of misfits. Trying to solve...
Fits.
Don't like this gnome.
Misfits have lost.
Good thing I'm reading a book.
I'm not. I'm sitting right there.
You're one of his people.
No offense. Yeah, no offense to you. No.
Yeah, I'm one of his.
Tieflings like you do me see.
It's like you...
At this moment, I'm just enjoying the company of my adventuring friends, but I really liked this town so far. I've been trying to find
in different order.
other clans of Dragonborn just to see what else is out there.
Turn them
Last-
around.
The last time
the
that
pages and just shove them back in.
I was with my family and my clan, we had a pretty heated debate. No bloodshed, but some fighting ensued, and
Get it heated. He breathes fire.
and so I left for
Speaking
the
of
foreseen
heated,
future.
I heard about the fireplace.
But it's gone. I decided that I wanted to stay here and come or find some other Dragonborn and to see what it's like elsewhere.
Well, these Dragonborn would have forgotten the stories of long ago by now. Please do take care of yourself out there.
I'll keep an eye on him.
I'm sure you will, dear.
Oh, great. The Misfit's going to keep an eye on him.
I'll look at you so sincerely.
I like how he talks to
as
Siobhan
he
like
says that out loud.
I mean, he is an old man technically. Like, as
I'll look at you so sincerely. It's like I feel so much safer already. Thank you.
please do take care of yourself and come back once you've done whatever it is you're doing here.
Will do.
And he goes back to you with the books. Yes, have you found anything of interest?
I've been reading for like 5 minutes.
I'll sit down. It's like, I'll help. Sit down.
These aren't picture books. I mean, there are diagrams.
I'll slowly look up at you.
He looks
I
up
can
at
read.
both of you and says, do you let them speak to you this way?
Other than
Have you
Fight
not
to the-
told them?
no, and I plan keeping it that way. I enjoy this obscurity.
To each their own, I guess. Those books should tell you somewhat of demons and how they work. And he flips through and is like, ah, yes, memory serves me right. So those crystals basically were made out of a special rock. You can only find...
Who's rock?
It's a geode.
that you can only find in like the Underdark. They are the only ones that are strong enough to hold something so fragile as a soul. It was used as a keeper of souls, basically. When demons would come and start their cults and things like that, they needed something to house the soul in of a body that they wished to take over so that they could stay on this realm, because it's very difficult for anything not of this realm to stay when they don't have anything physical to stay in. And you say you found this in the Feywood Castle?
It was given to us.
No.
Given's a very loose
Yeah,
term. We acquired it there.
Found this and found this, and I pull out that little black pearl thingy.
That is a pure stone.
Are they rare?
Unless you...
Oh, well, here, I've got one too.
It's like, unless you go into the Underdark and know where to find them, they're quite rare up here on the surface.
Sure. Because we've got two of them right here.
I was
Black
quite
pearl is a
certain.
pure stone.
Yes.
And what does it do?
Well, that houses magic quite easily, but,
Houses magic?
One.
yes.
I know the black one absorbs
We're
it.
talking about
Yeah,
talking about like a ranch home or shotgun style.
That is what that crystal
And they
is
think
made
he's special.
The crystal is made of the pure stone?
of. That's a smaller bit of it, yes. But
Baby pure stone.
yes.
It's like a pure
crystals
stone.
are like clear and the pure stone is solid black.
Through hard work and very delicate work, you can turn them into those, yes.
I see.
But the things that those are made out of are a much larger version of that stove.
I know a guy.
It's probably how we got into this mess.
Probably.
He's just creating something. Yeah, I'll create it for you. Yeah.
So its purpose is to put demons in people's bodies?
To house the soul so that the demon may enter the body and keep it preserved.
Aha. And then what do they do with the souls?
The demon usually keeps it close by.
I see. Because if the soul goes out, the demon gets pushed back?
The big body decays.
The body starts to decay. If the soul gets into the body, then yes, the demon has a harder time staying in there. There cannot be two souls in one body.
Understood. So
Sympathetic.
the crystals hypothetically like have no purpose other than to hold a soul so that a demon can take over a body.
As far as you'll know for now.
Yes, those very rarely have been seen on this plane. We haven't had any issues with demons and such for hundreds of years. So where did you find this one crystal?
I told you.
Yes, but why was it in the castle?
I don't know.
Wasn't sure.
For science.
How many did you find?
Just like 2? 2?
Handfuls?
He's paying attention to only the elephant at this point.
Just like these 2, just like this empty one and one more and this little black thing.
And this black one.
And that was it. That's all we found.
You all bring up like 7 of them. And he's like, you said 2.
That's all we found. So does the book say, do you, like, what is the Pure Stone's purpose in this process?
Usually, like I said, they're larger. That is a small version of one, but
Yes.
if harnessed correctly, you can make them into those crystals. But very rarely do you find any large enough to make a crystal, so having 2 of those is very rare.
But I have this crystal already,
Yes?
and I have the Pure Stone.
Yes.
Why would I want to turn the Pure Stone into the crystal?
So
Other way
that-
around, I thought.
I think
No,
the
pure stone turns into the crystal.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pure stone that's a very small stone. Usually they're about this big, larger, from the walls of the Underdark. And they very gently have, what are those, the Mayans, I think, had those vases,
Obsidian vases.
and it was like very difficult to create those without shattering them, and yet they made them like they were candy. Kind of like that. They're very hard to create a crystal out of these, but if you know how, then they can harness things that are very delicate to harness, like magic or souls, which is what they were made for.
In these books, like, detail the process.
Now, this one necromantic one doesn't tell you how to make them, but it does tell you that they have been made and what they were used for.
Yeah, but we already know that now. Like,
Yes.
now we know what they're used for.
Yes.
Do you have the book that says how they were used so that we obviously know how to keep them from being used?
Hand you
When we run over into more necromancers and the Black Blade again.
Book of Demons
Oh,
gets handed to you. It's like that tells of stories of how they were used. Certain demons that made their way back onto this realm and caused havoc, but these stories are hundreds of years old, seeing as we haven't had any of that.
So if we encounter a demon and it has one of these gems, if we smash the gem, does the demon die?
the body then starts decaying.
Depending on how
So
old
if
the
we
body
encounter
is.
a demon, we smash a gym.
Well, well, it takes like a few weeks to probably get out, completely decay. But it's like, I guess our theory, like in our real world, like when a demon inhibits somebody, our idea is that their body's just fine. But I guess here it's like if the demon inhabits it, it's like the body decays immediately because there's no soul.
It starts to decay faster than a normal body because it's something that's inside of it is not supposed to be. Now, depending on how old that vessel is, if it's hundreds of years old, it will turn into dust almost immediately. Or so the book says.
So
But
yes, if we encounter a demon, we smash things down.
Smashy.
you have a certain gleam in your eye with this information.
Me? No. I'm just always excited to learn new things about science.
So if we encounter a demon, we can't, in theory, kill it because we wouldn't have the gym, correct?
We could, or we could destroy the body to an uninhabitable point.
Yes, it does not.
But then it would
heal.
just jump to another body, right?
If it's not doesn't have a soul.
It sounds
in
like they're summoning it to the body.
yeah, it's like
in this process.
You really can't. It's not demons can't just easily jump between body to body. Like
Well,
you have to
that
extract
we-
the soul out
that
first.
we know of.
So from the process that we're hearing of right now, it sounds like there'd be some into the body
They went through a lot of work to make these crystals to make this work for the demons.
to make like a
I'm doing
demon army.
I'm doing the out of character, not like saying that like a lich. Like it has to have the phylactery. We can't kill it because
No, this doesn't sound like.
No,
a
I think we
lich.
can still. I don't know. Like,
Okay.
maybe-
we haven't encountered one yet.
We can't necessarily kill the demon, but we could.
If you shatter
Send
the
it back.
crystal, the soul re-enters the
Yes.
body of whoever original
Maybe.
owner of the body,
and dies.
and then it causes an issue of keeping the demon inside the body.
or
If you shatter
or that
something,
the soul goes away finally, and then it's just
Or
decayed
depending on
body.
how old the body is, it decays at the rate of.
if this crystal harnessed a soul and you were to shatter it here, unless it was close by, it would just float back into wherever souls go when they're done. That body, on the other hand, would start to decay. But if it were to be able to go back in, depending on how old it is, they could survive.
Wait, so you just said so. If this crystal had a soul in it, and there was a body for it to inhabit, it could
The
be
body.
broken.
The body.
The body. Okay.
The
I thought
body.
You just said a body for it to inhabit.
If the
I was just
owner,
making sure.
if the owner of said soul was close, it could possibly go back in. Although if it's an old body, then they would unfortunately live for about a few seconds while their body slowly decayed to the age it should be, which is a terrible way to go, but
I'm back.
But would it be worse to have your soul taken out or your body decayed?
I mean, once you finally get released, your soul can go to heaven or wherever.
Okay, I think I'm understanding a little bit more, but I'm gonna hold on to this book.
I was gonna say,
could you copy out of the book?
That's his
Do
book.
you have a Xerox machine around here somewhere?
What is Xerox?
It is at
Magic.
least more than one rock.
Xerox.
It is Xerox.
You may borrow it, my good man, but that
This
needs
is a library, right?
It is my library, my books. I am the historian of this town. How am I to tell history if I don't have my books?
Memorize it.
Yes, and I will flip him a gold.
Oral tradition.
Oral tradition. She says oral tradition.
Flip him a gold piece, and I'm just like for your time and for the book.
I mean, for the rental fee or for the book?
You're going to bring that back to me eventually.
Eventually.
In one piece. Unscathed.
Please don't bring it back to me when I'm dead and gone and my family's taken over my library.
Well, then you wouldn't need the book anymore.
I'm pretty sure Tantor's the BB-8.
I was gonna say, even if they don't want to take the
At
book,
the very
I'm
end, he
just
just
gonna
takes the crystal and steps in front of you. He was like, now I have the power. Okay, you can borrow the book, I guess. Stuffs the coin into a pocket.
I do plan on bringing it back.
Yes, I hope you do.
in One Piece.
I'm not going to fight a
The plan is One
lockdown
Piece.
for my book, but I would hope you're a decent individual to bring it back.
Decently sized. That's about it.
Everything he's done, it's been for science.
I don't know what kind of
medium
science.
creature?
Huh?
Are you a medium creature?
Technically, yes.
A very large medium creature.
I was just curious.
I think it's like at the limit of medium, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
He had
If he adds a couple more pounds, he'll be large, right?
It's an important part of you. I would hate to keep it here. And
Keep it. It doesn't fit anymore.
Does it just go back on?
No. I appreciate it.
He's molting.
We can glue it back on or a stapler.
Staple gun.
he puts it on his desk and pats it there. It's like, oh, thank you, my good man.
And we're the misfits, this sick fuck over here.
Crystal fist and stuff.
Crystal.
So
Peeling
now,
people's skins off.
would you like to stay here for the night? Would you like to...
Yeah, let's stay the night before we go looking for the bandits.
Eat and enjoy the day. They did say like a feast or something, didn't they?
They said that...
Well, as much food as they can have, but
yeah. They do have like
We're eating that goat.
an inn where you all can stay. They do have some food there.
Well, what are we doing with the pigs, goat, chicken?
That was all him. I
Yeah,
don't know.
what are you doing
I don't
with
know what the story was.
Are you
about.
giving everybody them, or are you going to sell them? What are you doing with them?
He just likes
Animals.
animals.
To eat?
His epilogue is he's going to start a zoo. And he's just building the zoo up.
Are you keeping them, or are you giving them to the
I mean,
people
why
to
are
eat?
you are you trying to give away my sheeps and piggies
Trying to give the people
without
good
the
food?
sheeps?
Sheeps. I mean, because piggies are pretty good food.
Yeah. Yeah, but they're not going to feed this whole town.
No, but they could have a small feast for some people.
It's like a potbelly pig, isn't it? Or is
They're
it a
pretty
hog?
big. There's one or two of them.
Yep. And then it's like everybody else just standing watching by as the UN. Yeah.
I mean,
Do you not like
but-
his
but-
barn animals?
No, I mean,
but if you take one piggy, then the other piggy is going to be lonely.
was planning
And I
on taking
named
them all.
them.
I was planning on taking them all.
She named them.
I will give you money that you paid. I don't know what can I do to give you.
Why are you trying to get rid of the piggies?
Trying to milk the pigs for their milk.
No, that's goats.
I know.
And the
Pig
hogs.
milk.
It tastes.
Well, I was gonna like give.
I didn't know how long we were going to be in the desert. I didn't know how long we were going to be in the
I
desert.
don't really think
40 years.
I don't really think the pigs are gonna survive without a lot of water and food in the desert. So
Nice.
But like we can create water. I have the spell create water.
does that? So
He doesn't have a spell called Great Pig.
I can create plant growth.
so I didn't know that. I thought create water required some kind of water
Create
source.
fire
Requires a
And then-
pig.
You can
We're trying to
create
think
and holes in people.
Those are what
But it could eventually, anyways. But okay, we don't have to. I was just gonna say like, here's some food, make the people happy.
Are we going to the end? Or not?
I
Yeah.
think we're going to the end.
Okay. So you all make it to the inn.
Wait, before we Crystal Fist. Where
Yeah.
does Garth tend to stay when like he's like here? Does he have like a special chamber?
I'm assuming you mean garish.
Yeah,
Garth
Garth.
of the Brooks variety.
You people need to learn what real names are. Some of us don't know them by your nicknames.
Helps us remember them. But you knew who I was talking about, though.
Don't you worry, Crystal Fist. We'll remember you.
You better. I'm a historian.
Sparkle.
He has a one of the higher up rooms here. I'm not sure which one's his. He's I very rarely see him. He keeps to himself.
He seems like a dick.
He is from the school. They seem to
Common theme.
they seem to feel that they are
I'm gonna say
above all others, including their own races.
Aren't you from that area? The schools originated.
It's from New Harmony,
New Harmony.
but like
Not the schools.
Not to be confused with
School's
eHarmony.
big there though, but
Yeah, they don't like people that don't look like them. Elves are pushing it. So
It's just a baby.
Little baby Tantor.
Little baby Tantor.
How'd Vale fit in?
Skills, man.
his father is very well known.
Okay.
Marcus is, I assume, I've never met his younger brother, but
Totally different.
Marcus is eccentric.
Marcus is kind of reserved, I thought.
Yes,
Marcus gave us books. He gave him books. I didn't even question it.
well, Marcus can give away his books. I don't want to.
Now, I paid you for that book.
You did. That's one of the only reasons it's with you.
For the rental of it. I would remember that.
Of course.
I'm curious. There's a lot of secrets here that you people are not telling each other. Did Marcus not tell you who his father was?
Aurelius?
That never came up.
No.
Marcus.
Father to a murdered son. Husband to a murdered wife. And I will have my vengeance in this life or the next.
That's one of her favorite movies.
I love this so much.
No, Marcus neglected to tell us that.
That
So
really
did
never
Vale.
was, that was
Yeah.
never a...
But we expect that from Vale.
Yeah. That really wasn't an important...
His mouth's normally full with something cylindrical.
You are very much into the jokes of the perversion.
It's one of those days. It's coming to me one after another.
I feel like I shouldn't be the one telling his secrets, but I assumed that was well known. Why else would they let half Tabaxi in? His father is the dean of the school.
Mm.
I'd make a joke about him getting some cat, but I think I'll refrain.
I believe it's time for me to retire for the night. If you'll excuse me, get out.
I think you made Crystal Fist mad. Now he's got to take some vengeance out on himself.
Crystal this fist might not like the feline variety as well. Did take a shining to our handsome, pretty dragonborn over there.
Pretty boy.
Pretty boy.
I've told you guys in the beginning, but specifically, I'm mostly black with golds underneath like the scales, so I'm technically
Highlighted.
I'm technically a gold dragon, which is extremely rare.
I'll be holding on to that scale tonight going, oh.
Starts rubbing it over his face.
So you all are staying at the tavern that is connected to this place.
Okay.
Yes.
Drink up.
They don't have much, but it's alcohol. So
I'm curious, what time is it still? Is it afternoon, evening, night?
it would be closer into the evening. You all traveled
just
here.
following us around.
Would there be
Or
any
they
point in
at
trying
the
to hunt
cart?
or find
They're with the
anything
cart.
around
Okay.
the town?
Like hunt.
I didn't know if like they're
Get us some
following
extra
us
food or
around.
something, have a party.
Not in the desert.
Yeah, figured.
No.
Okay.
Unfortunately, on the other side of the mountain is a nice lush Asheville or
Oasis.
yeah. Well, no, the oasis is farther
Oh.
west. On the other side of the mountain, you're in Ash Hill.
No.
So you can find things there if you want to climb the mountain.
I might.
All right. So for that, we'll take a little break. If y'all would like, go do some things, get some things.
Well, I don't know.
Everybody good?
Yep.
Everybody fine? Okay. So next day, y'all wake up in a tavern. Tavern smells musty because it's inside of a mountain and it's
Inside of a mountain.
damp and weird.
Is it?
Is it the Misty Mountains?
in here?
Yes, it's very moist.
Is it the Misty Mountains?
Yes. Dragon floating nearby.
Dwarf singing.
It's just that's all you hear, like in the hallways of the mountain. So you all wake up and morning, ready to go.
Oh my god, Misty Mountain's old.
So then your chickens and all that stuff are still alive. They have not been taken.
All four of them.
Pigs, all two of them are there still.
And the goat.
There are 3 goats.
There's 3 goats?
Yep. 3 goats, 2 pigs, and 4 chickens.
We've said it enough times now that we should remember. So you all make your way to the front of Waybon. Barash is actually there waiting for you all. He
You say it's dangerous to go alone?
yes.
Okay.
Take this and he gives you nothing.
Okay.
A book.
Take this and he gives you a handshake.
Okay.
He thanks you again for attempting this. Says if you are successful, it's like, please come back and I will give you whatever it is that you would wish. Otherwise, it was very, very nice meeting you. I hope to see you here or the next. And as he told you the night before, the bandits that they know that have inhabited the bandit territory seem to have a nice little place inside of the mountains. So you will have to travel around the mountain to find what you are looking for. I assume you all are just going straight there?
What kind of accounts, what race are these bandits?
All sorts of races.
Okay.
Some of them human, some of them tiefling, some of them lizard folk. You don't really see many elves inside the group. That's a little bit above or below them to be stealing from people. So you all are traveling through bandit country. Are you all walking? Are you all taking the wagon? Are you all...
Are we leaving the farm animals here? Or are we taking them with us? Shepherd?
How long do we plan on being out?
Is it just like
Long
day's
as it
travel
takes.
or?
Well, I mean, if we're going, why don't we just take our cart with the animals? If we're going after bandits, then this seems like a good trap.
Okay.
Okay. I'll say you don't know where exactly it is. You just know that it's like somewhere around the mountainside that they kind of keep their place. So, okay. So you take the wagon with your chickens and your oxen.
The Barnyard Express.
Yes, the Barnyard Express. Keep traveling. Keep traveling. Anybody watching? Keep them watch. Anything like that?
Sure.
Yeah.
Nah, we're just gonna keep going.
Sleeping.
Roll for perception for me.
Natural one.
We're gonna go with the 17 perception.
It's happening a lot lately.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's hard to beat a 17. You're just like looking at the ground.
Yeah, I guess so.
You're just looking at the pigs.
I'm just napping. My little spot I created in there with the little rolls.
natural one.
You see absolutely nothing.
Oh yeah, I would imagine.
Yeah, you are like the sand is in your eyes, and you are just like you're not feeling it this morning. You can't see squat. You, on the other hand, like you can tell that I heard the chimes outside. I was just like, where? You can tell that there is a path. It's not very easily seen, but there is a path like in the sand that seems to be very well walked around the mountainsides.
Follow that path.
You keep going, keep going. Still keep them watch.
Yep.
I guess.
Roll again for me.
Until somebody wakes me up, I'm just.
I mean, I'm walking and stuff, but I'm not really necessarily looking around.
Okay. So 20.
Okay.
Not
25.
a natural, but
Okay.
See, I didn't go with the passive that time.
Now that you all see this path that you've supposedly, that has been supposedly used a lot, you kind of start to notice that there's a little bit more the mountain's starting to look like it's more man-made. There are things in the mountains that are being carved out and things like that. You all see a torch, not lit, but you're starting to see little spots where torches are inside. And there is a nice little hole inside of said mountain.
See that hole?
Yeah, see that? Which one?
There's a bigger hole that's
bigger
more
hole?
like human size.
Maybe we should wake Coden up.
Go for it.
I'll wake up Coden.
How?
What?
How do you wake him up?
Well, that's a good question.
Poke him with your staff.
Whoa.
Crystal
It's a
Fist.
kid show.
Crystal.
Gently.
Yeah.
Caress,
Money,
caress
right?
his soul.
I'm like,
Money.
I would laugh if, like, you were trying to gently wake him up and the cart rocks and smacks him in the head.
The whap!
what do we do? How do we stop?
We found a hole in the mountain. I think that we need
That's
to.
what she said.
I think we need to check it out.
Yeah.
Yes, that is what I said.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly what I said.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm good. Let's go. I'm awake.
You're just gonna walk in?
Uh,
The DM questions your actions.
I'm just asking, man.
I mean, we might as well, because here's the thing.
Is it night?
No.
Like, do we have to go up to get to the hole, or does it go down?
From what you can see, it looks like it goes down.
So here's the thing. Before we go all gung-ho, we don't necessarily know that these are quote-unquote evil people. The dragonborn are also seen as almost bandits anyways. Like, the other town doesn't like them either. They could just be really starving and need supplies, but they just can't keep doing this
I
anymore.
can't start vision on myself.
So
Okay.
As
I don't
slap to wake
suggest we
myself
don't
up.
kill somebody as soon as we see them.
I would like to.
Then you lead.
Yeah, go
I would like to sneak towards.
I'm not sneaking.
Roll a stealth.
Oh, roll that stealth check. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sneaking. I've got disadvantage to stealth. There's no point.
That's a 13 to stealth.
Okay.
Better than mine, probably.
So you walk a little bit into there. You can see they've got torches inside of a little bit farther down. You can't really see them from the outside, but as you go into it, it steeply starts to go down. You can see that there is a ladder, and you can hear that there is some talk down there.
Before he walks in, I'll be like, hold on a second. I want to see if there's any kind of like traps or anything set up at the start of this
Make a
game.
noise or something.
Okay.
No, I'm not making noise.
Well, no, to see if the trap should like alert.
Are there
them.
any traps in here? People down there. No.
27.
Oh, nice.
Okay. On the ladder, the very first step, you can see that there's something that's like a little line of something right there before you step onto the first step.
Can I tell what language they're talking?
Common.
Common. Can I hear what they're saying or?
With it echoing and stuff like that, you can surely try.
Okay, so perception
Or I'd say insight because you're trying to
okay.
do something specific.
Okay. That's a 7.
Oh, I thought it was a 1.
I did at first.
Hey,
So
talking down there.
they're a little ways down. It keeps echoing off the walls as it
Yeah.
comes up, so you can tell it's common. But like as far as making out, it's like small talk, nothing that you can quite
Okay.
point out.
Okay.
I just say, watch that first step. It's a doozy.
Okay,
Like, how far down does this ladder go?
it's probably a good like 20 feet.
Okay.
You can see like the light coming off of the walls from the
Torches.
torches that are down at the very bottom. But past that, like it is like dark in here, minus the light coming from the outside.
But it sounds like a distinct two people talking.
Yes, and a little bit of water.
All right, Coden, were you leading us or?
I mean, if you want.
I was going to go in front, but Alright.
I will be
I'm the
happy
tank.
to lead the charge for you.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna go front because we may not be killing right off the bat.
Oh yeah, you want to talk.
First step, remember.
First step's a doozy. That's all I say. I don't say that there's anything on it. I just say first step's a doozy.
Oh, then I'm not gonna see that. So, you said first step's a doozy?
Yep. That's all that I say.
I'll look, but I'm probably not gonna. I guess I'll investigate as I go to this there.
If you want to, you can
I have no
proceed
idea.
to whatever you want to do here.
I don't know. No, I'm nothing like that. Whatever. Yeah. I'll go walk and straight to the thing.
Do you actually like hit the first step then?
I don't know. He said first step's a doozy. I have no context what that means. It means
All right. So are you putting your foot on the first step, or
I
are
guess
you
I would
gonna
have
step
to.
over it?
I guess I can't like override like what my character would do.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to roll a dexterity roll.
All right. Let's go this way. Or not. Nope, that's the one. Yeah, I want my other dice.
Oh no!
I've only rolled.
Oh no!
I've only rolled sub 10s this whole entire time. Let me see if I would. Yeah, better than what I've been rolling.
So you first off, you take 11 points of fire damage. Well, fire damage. So
Well,
half it
round down or up?
rounds up.
Round up, so 6.
So as you step on that first step, the whole ladder catches fire, and just the whole starts going all the way down. And
You could have said that.
Said it was a doozy. I didn't say what kind of doozy.
You didn't say.
It's just a doozy.
it is a doozy. So with that,
Boring books.
with that, the whole ladder catches fire, and you hear the people down there. You say, "What was that? Oh, someone's up there." Who's up there?
Who's there?
You're deaf.
They now see
Remember
that
when I said that to a dragon?
Yes, you did.
you did, and you did kill that dragon. So the whole ladder is starting. It's done for. It's caught on fire. You see these two people at the bottom who are now looking up the hole. Smokey can't really make out that you all are up there.
You said it's a 20-foot drop.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to tie a rope before we start going down. I'm going to tie a rope to something out there.
Okay.
So we'll have a way to get back.
I'm
down.
jumping down.
I'll jump down.
Okay.
I'm tying rope first.
Wait, so we see two people come up, right?
Yes, you can.
I go left.
I go right.
There you go.
Hey. All right. Cool. So you all are dropping down.
Yep. Is that an acrobatics check? What
Yeah.
would that be?
I'm just taking the rope.
You're on.
I'm gonna wait.
You two are like,
Yeah.
all right, whatever these idiots are doing is fine.
14.
Okay.
10.
We're real jumpy.
So he lands, and it's a little wobbly, whatnot, but it's not too bad. You land, and you're kind of like, you got some stuff on you, and you kind of make some noise, like, ting, ting, oh god, ha!
My
And-
superhero landing didn't work.
Like
Landed,
these two
sprained your
guys,
ankle.
these two guys see you. It's like they have already like they've got weapons ready and out, and they look at you as like, who are you?
Who are you?
That's not good enough. Roll initiative.
Perfect.
It's not good enough.
Let's see.
17.
Tony Clayton. Did you break something?
I don't know. He's putting trailers in the doors for us today. Mike's mom passed
Oh.
Friday morning, so he wasn't there Friday, and he's not going to be there. So Tony was
Yeah, remember.
trailers for me.
This is where the ladder is.
Yes.
I don't even know where my character
Where the ladder was.
Is he in there?
I guess this is up top. How I would take it.
Okay.
We're ninjas. We jump.
Nathan.
18.
Nate.
Tree.
Patrick.
17.
Yeah.
Alex.
15.
My initiatives sucked.
15.
No, I was trying to sell it too, but I can't.
You got a VPN.
Mike would definitely be first on that.
Oh, you can't.
Luckily, it's only like $4, so I'm not too worried about that.
What do you say, Ripple?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I haven't gotten into that one.
Me and Nate. Okay.
What do you use to buy and sell?
Been using Gate.
Oh, that's what you mentioned earlier.
Been using Gate. It was really nice. It was really great to set up like
Until now.
until now.
Nathan.
All right. So I was funny that I had the. Yeah, I guess I'm still kind of climbing down the rope ladder, but okay.
So you're just gonna move and start making your way down?
Yeah, because I don't really. Because do you have any enemies up here? Or where are they at?
Oh, goodness gracious!
They're invisible. Oh, crap.
'Cause I don't.
We're fighting an invisible stalker.
There you go.
Crap.
Is it the weird arm monster thing?
No.
Oh.
This one has a lantern. So it works.
Is it green?
No. We don't bring those things here. There you go. So it's like I said, it's 20 feet down.
So I'll just take my movement to get down there.
Okay.
And I really don't want to fight him, but
I guess you'll find out here soon enough.
You could try talking to him. Remember the beholder that we didn't have to fight?
no, we don't want to hear.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't go well.
I mean, the idea is we're trying to just keep him from hitting the caravan.
He was sobbing. He just wanted love.
I had already been betrayed, so no. It wasn't gonna be me.
You tried to hug the thing and befriend the thing that I told you loved to cuddle.
And I thought
In the description, I said it loves to cuddle.
and I thought it would be good to cuddle it.
Oh, it was for it.
Yeah. No.
And that's when the name Crystal Fist came into your mind. That's what was happening to your character.
I'll
I have a joke I want to say, but I'm not going to say it on the recording.
it's probably not going to work, but I'll just say,
You know I can edit things.
I'll still just say for now, it's like,
I'm gonna message it to you.
Okay.
I'll say, we're trying to keep you from hitting the dragonborn caravans. We don't have to fight if you'll stop. That's it.
Okay.
I'll just hold my action.
Patrick.
I'm ready with weapons, but that's about it.
I'm going to use persuasion and be like, before this gets out of hand, if I said the first step is a doozy, what would you all think that would be?
It's a valid question.
Okay.
So this is persuasion. 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one works.
Nice.
I actually had a conversation about him the other day.
Oh, yeah.
No one understood me when I said Pedro the pedophile. Anywho, said persuasion.
Yeah.
What you got?
16.
they've got their weapons like ready. One of them's got like, the lantern in his hand there. They're like, it's a big gap. Like it's really far. I don't know. They're a little confused as to why this is how the battle's starting.
You all trap the ladder, right?
Yes.
If someone told you the first step is wouldn't that mean that you wouldn't step on the first step?
They look at each other. Like, I mean, I would take that as there's a big gap. The other one's like, no, he's asking if you would watch the first step. It's like, but I would take it as it's a ways down. Not like a trap. Like, yes, but if you say this one's a doozy, that means you're looking out, right? So you wouldn't touch it. It's like, but I would just expect it to be farther down.
Is this the two doors from the labyrinth?
It's a conundrum. Like, I don't know. I would probably avoid it altogether.
Thank you. I just look over at it. He told you.
I'll say, but there's 2 versus 1.
Does this distract them that they are just oblivious to anything?
I mean, they're a little confused at this point. It's like, you're not wanting to fight, you're wanting to talk, and you're asking questions. They're just kind of like, I mean...
Trying to get like a surprise round for you all or something where they don't see anything.
Mike, it's your turn.
Of course it is.
They're confused, so does he get advantage?
They're not inhibited. They're just talking.
I will.
Which one's the smart one? The lantern one or the one with the shield?
The one with the shield's going to be the smart one.
Okay.
Firebolt.
So
Was it
now on every time you got someone
17
first steps a doozy.
Yes. I just think of Robin Hood Men in Tights.
19 fire damage.
Wow. Firebolt?
Because I get to cast it through my gun, so it gets a bunch of extras.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, I would avoid it.
That's it.
Oh, Jimmy. Oh, my God. Alex.
I'm gonna move up to the edge, and then I'll thorn whip down at him.
Okay.
You said it was
just got hit with the fireball?
yeah. You said it was 20 feet down, right?
Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna thorn whip down at them. Pew, pew, pew.
Are you gonna pull him up and like strangle him?
Where's the stupid? There it is. That's a 16 hit.
Yep.
For 10 damage. And then I'll pull him 10 feet up and let him fall 10 feet.
Okay. How much damage is it per?
So it's D6 per 10 feet.
Just like either average or
You will roll that.
One.
Roll and drop him. Okay.
And he's prone.
That's the one that's been hit many a time. Alright, so the one on the right is now prone.
That was the left.
My left, yeah. The other one. Your left.
Smart one.
The one with reason.
Alright, is that all you do?
That's it.
My turn.
He gets up. What? Whoa!
And the other one is like, you want to talk, but you're attacking. What is this?
It's a conundrum.
Oh, my turn?
No. I mean, he's asking a question.
Oh. I wanted to talk. They're attacking.
I'm trying to show that if somebody says the first steps to the doozy, you avoid the first step.
No, that's not what it means.
I'm murdering.
No, it's not Robin Hood Men in Tights. It's, Blazing Saddles. Whenever he puts them like to hang them, he says, "This one is a doozy." Okay, nope, that's not enough for him to not attack. So he's going to attack.
The one that shot.
Yeah.
Not the two that are bickering with each other.
Nope, the one that shot. No, he's gonna try. That would have been a 11.
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, 9. Cool. So he's a little confused because his buddy was dragged up and then dropped and hit with a fireball and everything. And so he's just kind of like, I don't know if I want to fight right now or if we're talking, but I'm going to try to attack. And he doesn't attack and it doesn't make it. So, Nate.
As my bonus action, I will change into a cave bear.
Okay.
And then I will jump the 20 feet.
Okay. Roll dexterity for me. Or acrobatics.
We'll see if you're a circus cave bear.
Acrobatics. Well, do I use...
Could walk down or go down the ladder first, like the
The
rope.
ladder's
No, the
gone.
ladder's
I mean, the
gone.
rope.
Yeah.
You can go down the rope first, then change if you don't want to try acrobatics. Can if you want.
But what's more intimidating?
Yeah.
A flying cave bear.
Y'all with flying animals.
Oh yeah.
16 to acrobatics.
You as
Do a barrel
bear
roll.
as a bear, it is terrifying, but they just hear this and this bear lands down there.
And then my bear has multi-attack. Nice.
Right here.
Pretty sure that I got a bear.
Yeah, that's great. Here, I'll take Sean off the board while the bear's there. Have they both been hit or?
Just the one with the shield that your bear is facing right now.
Okay, well, since I just happen to be facing him, I will attack him.
Okay.
So my first attack is a bite. 24 hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Very much so.
Seven plus 5. 12 piercing damage. And then my second attack is with a claw. Does 23 hit. Okay.
You can assume that if it's like over 20 on these small time bandits.
Eight plus 4. Again, 13 damage.
He's looking a little rough. He's got like one eye closed, blood going over the face. He's just like, ah, flying bears. Nathan.
All right. Cadmus is going to angrily stab a spear into the ground and yell to everybody, if you value honor, you wouldn't attack someone who is not prepared.
They had their swords out. They were
Aren't
prepared.
you the
Well,
one
because we invaded.
Aren't you the one who fell down into their trap, though?
Because somebody didn't give good enough advice. The one checking for traps.
But I'm
I
saying,
did
like,
check for traps.
And then you didn't give me any direction, so I investigated and didn't find anything. But
all clear.
But I'll say that, and I can't guarantee if they surrender we won't fight because they started fighting. That's it for now.
Okay.
I'll say if you value your honor, then we should all stop fighting.
Okay. Patrick. And how does Zindril react?
Persuasion again. You two look like the smartest lot out of probably what we're going to encounter in here. Why don't we just calm ourselves? We won't attack you unless you attack us. And you just tell us of any other trap so I can spell it out better for all my companions.
The one is like right in the face of Coden here, and the other one's like holding himself, like blood dripping from his face. He's like, "But you attacked me.
I didn't. He did.
I'm bleeding." What'd you roll?
15.
I mean, I guess.
Don't attack him anymore. Other guy, we just need one.
The other's just holding like, oh, I guess. Do you have like a potion or anything?
Yes.
We have a bear that probably can't do any spells right now, but
The
I mean,
bear like puts his paw out like, and like does healing word.
as he comes
I
across-
can heal him once I turn back to Siobhan.
Just do it with the bear paw. And he's like, oh god. All right, Mike.
Since that one decided to attack me, clearly only one responds.
The smart
Aggression.
one.
The only thing
19.
hits.
Wait, are you attacking the one who said he was going to chill out, or are you attacking
No, the other one.
Oh,
He
okay.
actually attacked.
Okay.
21 fire damage. And I push him back 5 feet.
Okay.
Oh, wait, does he go off the cliff?
No.
No, there's no cliff.
How much damage?
21.
Nah, he's right there on the edge, so he's like, whoa, whoa. Like, kind of balances himself. He's got like 1 foot. He's like,
Oh,
yeah.
are we? I was going to run up and grab his hand.
It's not your turn, bro.
Nope. Alex.
Gonna yell down. Gonna need more than a maybe. Or an I guess.
Okay.
And then da. It's here somewhere. Is it a third level spell? I believe that it is. Nope, that's not it.
Just giant hole in your sandwich.
Yeah, it's second level spell. I am gonna yell, gonna need more than a maybe. And then I cast Gust of Wind at the guy balancing on 1 foot.
Do I need to roll anything other than my dexterity to see if I...
Oh no, it's a strength.
Okay. 11.
Nope. He's pushed 15 feet.
Oh, okay.
Is that water or rocks on there?
That's water.
And it's probably flowing pretty good if he just...
Yeah, it's water. He's now floating down river. His buddy's just like, Jiminy! Cool. It's my turn. He's floating down river. Say goodbye to him.
Bye, Jiminy.
The other one looks up at you. It's like, You just attacked Jiminy!
That was not an attack. It was a gust of wind.
Jiminy can't swim!
Sounds like that's Jimmy's problem. Can you swim?
He looks at the bear. Looks at this lady with fire red hair.
I don't have the sword drawn.
But you are a tiefling looking woman. Got this guy over here that's got like this
Gun
magical,
smoke over here.
magical thing that shoots out fire. A dragonborn, which, you know, if this is the bandit group, dragonborn, and the elephant at the top yelling things down and blowing people into the water that can't swim. It's like, if I say I won't fight, what happens next?
You have my word that no harm will come to you.
He looks up. And you?
The wind didn't hurt him. Just saying.
I'm just saying, I can't swim either.
But can you float?
Just take off your shoes, your armor, anything else, you'll float fine.
No, if you're... I just said I'm going to need more than a maybe. If you're like, hey, arms, I'm good. Because you said, I guess I'll do this.
I won't attack unless I think you're attacking me.
I mean, I did attack you the one time, but
You
It was
tried
dark.
to choke me.
It was dark. You couldn't tell who it
it was dark. I couldn't tell the difference.
Is that how you treat your friends?
Good times.
I don't know.
You see the argument we're having?
I guess.
What do you want? That ladder was really important to us.
Well, then why did you burn it?
That's you triggered the trap.
Oh, yes.
Now
I know
it's
'cause
on
somebody did
fire.
say.
And now we can't get up unless we use your rope.
So this is the only way out.
Brilliant.
I mean, there's more, but this was the convenient one.
Okay, well, we're here to stop
Hold on, wait. I'm still.
Are we out of combat or?
for the moment.
Yeah, for the moment, he's not gonna fight you all. He's
Okay,
got
look,
like
I'm gonna turn. Go ahead.
So you mean to tell me there's only one ladder out of here? How many people do you have down here? You have that many people. And this is all persuasion because I'm getting him to tell us how many people we have in here.
okay.
You have so many, like, how many people do you have trying to get up one ladder? Let's say there's a fire, which there's obviously a fire. How many of you all gonna come running up one ladder?
That's an OSHA violation.
Whole new meaning to a fire ladder.
What is OSHA?
Us. We're OSHA. We're here to inspect this cave.
It's freaking Shrek. They don't even have dental.
No, wait, this would be more deception. 'Cause I'm
Yeah.
trying to- yeah, this is deception.
Should be good at both.
Oh, she good at both.
24 to get how many people are in here.
He's feeling a little upset because his intelligence is on the line here. He's like, no, it's not the only ladder. Like, we have more than one place to get in, but it just happens to be the convenient one that leads us to the desert.
um, um,
Okay.
I'm your only life. I'm your only friend right now. You see him over there, and I point to him spinning the. Look, and something tells me there may be another gust of wind, earthquake, flying wolves, some unnatural.
Wolves?
Yeah, they're pretty rampant in these parts.
When you say flying wolves, the bear kind of like whimpers.
Yeah, see, look, what could put in the heart or strike fear in the heart of a bear?
Flying wolves?
So just
It's better not to ask.
Here, we're here to stop the raiding on the Dragonborn caravans. I'm assuming these are humans, right?
These
So-
two were, yes.
So, are all of you humans? And is that why?
fish? We know.
Are all of you humans, and is that's why you're not with the Dragonborn town, or why wouldn't you be working with them instead of against?
I mean, we're not all humans. It's
Then why are you cast out? Why don't you go to the Dragonborn town and ask for help?
because we're bandits. We don't want to be told what to do. Those Dragonborns are telling people what to do.
So wait,
Did he just?
you just wait. You're bandits.
Aren't we all out here in the desert? You're in bandit country.
Okay.
He's just
So
like
you have one.
code and just
Okay,
like
you
visibly like.
Okay, so you've gone.
Using one hand to keep the other from shooting this dude.
You've gone to strike number 2 now. So if you want that last strike, seeing how you all had that trapped, are there any other traps or surprises we need to watch out for?
Why would I tell you?
I am your only friend right now.
I'll growl when he says that.
Would you like to be sleeping with the fishes? Because I know a group of people that really want to throw you in that river right now.
He sees a gun pointed to his face with someone who's visibly like really dealing with a couple of issues in his brain. And the bear is growling at him. It's like every entrance/exit has a trap.
Any other things we need to worry about? I just put my arm around him and just kind of like,
He's like hunched over with like pain of
here, let me help you. So I kind of like walk him over to the edge a little bit. Like, come on, buddy, look. And I say something like thieves can't. Like, look, I'll take care of you. What else do we have to look forward to in this cave? Deception. I'm doing this. I'll do this as this.
Pretty honest.
17.
Are you one of us?
One of us.
Even if I heard it, I have no idea what thieves' can't is.
Yeah. I say something like reassuring and thieves can't.
Okay. Once you get past there, there's no traps. It's just us.
How many are you in there? Because, like, look, buddy, I don't want to kill them. Murder is their favorite word.
They eat murder.
They eat murder for breakfast.
I don't kill. I steal.
Yes. There's honor among thieves. I will make sure nothing happens to you. Deception. 16.
He looks so sad. It's like, whoa, bother. He said 16.
Yeah.
There's like 30 of us.
30.
One fight all at once with them.
Wow. Is that counting you and Jiminy, or is that already subtracted?
Yeah, I mean, last we had 30.
So now it's 29.
He's probably not dead. Just make sure he takes off.
We
his
couldn't
shoes.
swim.
He doesn't know how to swim.
Damn.
Float.
I don't know how we're going to take care of 28 people and I push them over the edge.
Nice.
As he falls, I'll say, "Take off your shoes."
He's like, I can't. Let's see if he could keep his balance. Oh no. No, 3 plus whatever their dex. Oh no.
All right, guys, there's 28 of them. We only have to worry about traps at the exits. Let's go.
I'm going to stay in bear form
Okay.
I'm gonna summon my gun.
because bear has dark vision.
Wait, did he tell us he couldn't swim? Or was it Jiminy that couldn't swim?
He said Jiminy couldn't swim. He's like, I can't swim either.
Darn, I forgot.
I have advantage on perception checks that rely on smell.
Okay.
So I'm going to be like sniffing to see if I can smell people up ahead or...
Okay. I'm going to bring it up on my end here so I don't have to keep looking sideways.
Yeah.
Okay. She keeps logging off and gets back on for an Apex. Over and over and over.
Well, actually, that was Steam.
Touche. What I'm doing. All right. You cannot smell anything close by. You smell like the cave.
Do you want me to at least roll?
Yeah.
Well, that ain't it.
It's a pretty rough river that's flowing, right?
Yeah. It's like there's like a little
18 to perception.
Okay. There's like a little hole right here where the water's coming from like underneath.
Oh, like a spring.
Yeah. 18? Yeah. You can smell the just moistness of the cave. There's not, you can smell that humans have come through or people have come through. Nothing close to you right now.
Okay.
I'm sending you something here because it's gonna be funny later on. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely yes.
If it's fun, you're generally going to get a yes.
Oh yeah. It'll make
Yes.
So when I lean over, like, oh, what's that? Hey, look, guys, black mushrooms. We got to be careful.
Flashback from, was that Horde of the Dragon
Yes.
Queen?
Yeah,
Yeah.
somehow repressed memories from Coden right now.
It's terrified.
Well, it's not coding it.
Well, I know it was. Well, it was.
It was
Traxian?
Traxian.
Tracks.
Terrified.
of black mushrooms. They're everywhere. Everywhere.
Somehow it feels like memories he didn't live.
Man, that was a pretty slippery slope that guy went down. I tried to catch him.
Even if you, I wouldn't
he was
mind.
He was gonna get shot.
I was
anyway.
going to say, yes, I wouldn't mind you throwing him off the side because it's more likely of him swimming, even if he can't.
I gave
swim
him a
than shot.
chance to live.
Yes.
Sure, you'll see. So, are you going to go forward?
Hey, the strong must survive. Huh.
Yeah, well, if nobody cares, I will lead the way. Since
Oh, there's a cave. Oh, nice cave.
Right?
There you go.
It's very hard to do this sideways. So, you all are on the right side here. You're all's left. You're all's right.
You could mirror the screen.
Yeah, but I'm trying to, like... I don't want you all to see this. Oh, my God. So...
Hopefully he could count and he gave us the act.
You all get to the edge here. It's a huge drop off. The other side has steps going down. Not steps, but it's big planks of rock that step down as they go.
but it's across the water.
It goes across the water.
How swiftly is the water flowing?
Pretty swift. That's a fairly large waterfall right there. It's moving pretty fast.
There's no visible bridge or anything.
Not that you see.
Probably should investigate, look around, because they clearly can get through somehow.
Yeah. But there's steps, sort of, to go down.
So if you can see, if you go to the very edge here, on the other end, it does turn into steps, like it drops down to the next part.
Do they look sturdy?
Oh yeah, it's all made of stone.
Oh, okay. Are they slick?
Chiseled into the stone.
Yeah. I mean, there's some moistness in this area because of the water, but I mean, that stays pretty well dry. Minus just
I'm going in.
Yeah. Go down.
you're going in the water?
No. No, I thought we were going down the
No,
steps.
the steps are on the other side of the
Oh.
water. We got to figure out how to get.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The steps are on the other side of the water.
Yeah.
But you guys have like
Is there anything in the middle?
No.
The water coming down.
Just a whole bunch of water.
Okay, just flap my ears and fly to the other side.
Can you fly?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. You did fly.
Just flap my ears and actually, hold on. What? Pick you up, take you over, come back.
You don't need to worry about me. I'm good.
He's on his own though. I can't carry him.
Okay.
I'll give you one piece of rope, and then I guess put rope to the other
Leap
side.
through the water.
Sure. Okay. I tried.
So you can fly. Can you fly a bear over?
I can turn into an eagle or a vulture.
Huh.
Hell, I can turn into a bat, but
Fitting.
Oh, I just cast levitate.
Okay. So your dragonborn's on the other side.
Stand by.
I can like say give you
Here, wait. I'll go and be like, how far is it?
Across the way,
Yeah.
probably a good like 15 feet.
Well,
I'm tempted to
here's
try
the
to
good
swim
touch.
across this.
I'll go ahead and give
Midas
you,
touch.
Huh?
The Midas touch.
Yeah, here's the good touch. I'll emboldening bond you, myself, and our artificer, and then I'll give you the what's it called?
Bless?
No, it's not bless.
Inspiration.
Guidance.
Oh. To do a jump.
It's the good touch. You get to jump.
Yeah. Fine. Just so this doesn't go really
Because you're
poorly.
too heavy.
Maybe you should tie a rope to him just in case he doesn't make it.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us have the strength to pull him in.
I mean, I'm
Just
285
saying.
pounds. Just 285.
Plus armor.
And the water's moving swiftly.
Yeah. Well, let's see. I mean, what is the jumping skill? Is it strength?
It's going to be athletics.
Athletics? Okay.
And I did not take the jump spell.
All right. And so what was the emboldening bond?
Boldening bond is basically you roll another d4.
Okay. And then
Whenever you make an attack roll, an
and then
ability
what-
check, or saving
what was
throw.
the other thing?
Actually, hold on. Did I
Guidance.
take?
Guidance.
You know what? I also have. I do. All right. So I'll go ahead and I'll bless. I'll bless as well. So you get your d20 and 3 d4s.
All right. Athletics. Oh, yeah. 16 plus 7. I want to have.
You, with all the magic in the world, can jump that thing, no problem.
So how long does bless and all that last? A minute?
Bless,
10 minutes?
I think. Bless lasts for a minute. Whenever target makes an attack. Yeah, bless lasts for a minute. The emboldening bond lasts for 10 minutes, and guidance lasts for one
Hour.
skill check.
Oh, one skill check. Okay. Oh, I use the bless and all
All right, I haven't crossed yet. I could turn into a flying critter, but I only get 2.
I thought he did cross. He didn't cross.
Well, he said
He's changing. He doesn't know if he wants to
Oh,
ride as
okay.
a bear or not.
You can change it. You can.
I get 2 wild shapes per short rest.
Oh, well, I would have emboldening bonded you. You get a bless too, because the bless affects up to 3.
Oh, okay.
And then I can just fly back over and
Okay.
give you the good touch.
I'm going to try to swim across as a bear with the bonuses from.
I'm gonna put a rope around your paw or something too to help you, or something.
I was going to put a rope around his paw, so he's going to be trying to like swim, and he can't
Your
move
waist.
one leg.
Your waist.
I have
Just
a
keep
swim
going around in
speed of
circle.
30 feet.
Okay.
Well, it's 19 before I add any of my bonuses.
You're fine.
Actually, it's 24 before I add any of my
Now we have a
bonuses.
soggy bear.
He gets to the other side, just smells like wet bear.
Wet cave bear.
You know, that was fun and all, but I could have just cast Water Walk on everyone.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, really?
So I was just like,
You want to leave things up to fate.
I'll just float across.
Or you could have just checked on things and found the thing that attaches the two. But but whatever.
Our way was more fun.
Some spell slots.
See, if you made it like 60 feet, yeah, I would still try to jump. But I mean, it would have been more likely a chance for investigation.
Realistically, though, that's not how far it is, though.
Now that we've gotten a little further away from the waterfall, do we hear anything besides running water?
It's a pretty deep little area, so I'll zoom out just because.
I'm still sniffing.
Okay.
So
this is where you all are at. You're coming down this way. So it's a pretty long ways.
Our bear has a cocaine habit.
It's that Kentucky bear.
So you don't hear anything right now except for the water rushing down.
15 to perception.
Okay. You still hear the water. You see the mist coming up from the water. Really nothing for a ways.
Nothing to smell. Okay.
Yeah, like you all are up here, and it's going to take you a good 10 minutes to walk down this thing here. It's pretty big.
Okay.
So, once you all get down to here, I think. Yes, there should be a ladder somewhere. Okay, yeah, stairs. Should be that going down into a bottom area. You can see that there is a little torch. There we go. Sitting right over here. That's kind of lighting up. There are two guys standing next to the bridge. They're just kind of leaning up against their post. They're not talking to each other. They're just kind of sitting there in silence.
Go back to the ladder.
That's not creepy.
I will just walk up till they can see me.
As a bear.
Yes, still as a bear.
Okay. So
You're a wet bear. You just swam across the.
Yeah.
okay.
And then I'll shake. So like the dog does when it's wet.
So you see these two guys sitting there next to the bridge. You're gonna walk up as the bear, start shaking, and they're looking and they're not moving, and the one just goes, not moving. He's like, do you see that cave bear?
How far down is that ladder?
How long does it take to go down that ladder?
Or how far up are we?
Y'all are probably a good 50 feet up at this point. Yeah.
Oh, I can shoot that far.
So they're still by the bridge though, so it's another good I'd say 30 feet from the bridge.
I can still shoot that far.
Okay. Yeah, probably more like 20. But I see the bear is like, do you see the cave bear in front of us? Yeah, I do. Don't move. They can smell fear. And they just watch you.
I'll roar.
At that point, they now see that you still see them, and even though they haven't moved, they're a little confused. They thought that bears couldn't see unless you move. It's a strange thing.
Just like werewolves.
Yeah.
Yep.
With that, the one chucks its spear at you.
Oh.
It's like, get out of here! Roll for initiative.
But they only see the bear though,
They only
right?
see the bear.
At the moment, yeah.
Shit.
Nathan,
16.
Nate,
12.
Patrick,
8.
Alex,
18.
Mike.
13. Freaking burn my crap to do it.
So did he throw the spear at me like an attack, or just
He chucked
in my
it
direction?
in your direction.
to
He's like, nope.
Try to scare me off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get on there.
It just hits one of us and we just scream.
Ah!
Fucking just throw it back.
Right.
Hey,
I'm a bear.
That was a very nice.
All right. First,
Paddington says hello.
it's a little yellow hat, little green hat.
oh my god, I wish I could remember some of those lines.
Gummy bears.
In your face.
Try Golden Crisp. It's a crunch that packs a punch.
All right, first up, Alex.
Yeah, first time ever when I don't want to be the first one up.
Word.
Oh yeah, we need to. Where are those two guys?
Well, one of them's still there.
Okay.
And we're on the other side of this bridge, though.
Yeah,
We're all the way over there.
the only one that's here is the bears right now.
So you jump down?
Well, he went like down and.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And we're way back there. And we're like 50 feet up, too, right?
Unless you all decided to.
So, I'm gonna try to. I guess I'll make a roll to try to sneak down the stairs.
Sneak.
I'm not a sneaker, so. I'm
You're
just
gonna be like
gonna-
an elephant, kind of like.
I'm just gonna make a roll to walk down the stairs
Squeakerton.
to
Squeak.
try. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to really get their attention.
Okay.
Wonder if that ladder can support your weight.
I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out too. I
Well,
didn't think about it.
Steven Seagal here.
They have a OSHA problem.
yeah,
so.
yeah.
So, that would be.
Is this your stealth roll?
Did you not want it?
And I have a -1, so I have 0.
So they see like they're throwing a spear at this bear because they're trying to get it to go back where it came from, and you just hear when you.
It's like Home Alone, like you're holding on to the ladder and it just falls.
I just fall down.
Mr. Beat it.
The ladder did not hold up to my weight.
No, it did not.
All the
So-
steps just. Great, now all of China knows we're coming.
Yeah.
17, you fall the 50 feet.
Well, that's cool. I don't take fall damage.
Okay, well there you still make a noise, and all that
Did
wood,
you break the ladder though?
all the wood from the ladder. When you put your foot down, you started sliding.
So we have the two beams of the ladder, just all the.
Yes, the footing is gone from this ladder, and these two guys hear. He's like, just this big elephant rolling down this 50-foot hill. So
Hit the ground and it's like.
you're there, but definitely not stealth.
Now they're even more terrified because you're an elephant.
I'm gonna be. I was knocked prone. I'm knocked prone. I'm gonna just lay there on my back for a minute, and my turn's over. I'm contemplating life for a moment.
First step's a doozy.
Damn.
You didn't tell me this one was trapped.
Yeah, see, now I know how it feels.
Why didn't you say that?
Damn humans and their tiny ladders.
Nathan, it's your turn.
Well, I'll look and I guess I'll try sliding down the post.
Acrobatics, good sir.
You can get splitters.
Yeah.
Better than falling 50 feet.
You best be rolling well. Oh!
Oh!
So this dragonborn looks
As I
down
go
at the
down, as
elephant.
I go down the pole.
You see the
Pole dancing
dragonborn.
the entire way down.
So what's that?
Pretty boy.
Hey, what did you and Crystal Fist do?
That Lil Nas song. It's
I learned a few
just
things.
going down the pole. You see your elevator, like, that's not how it's done. And you just like grab onto the side. Splinters or nothing. Like they just like fly away. And you just slide down and land. Right next to your brother.
I'm here. Professional.
Looks down. Professional.
No, I'll reach that. Can I help him up?
Yeah, if you want
I
to.
guess I'll try to help you up. I'll give you a hand.
Like, I helped you make the jump.
Yes, I'll kind of pat you on the shoulder. Yes, you did, buddy. Come on. that's what I can do.
All right.
Oh, bye, elephant.
Mike.
I mean, I'll just jump down there.
50 feet.
Just be able to go pew pew from where you're at. Can you?
I don't know if I can
levitate
see him.
last?
I think it's still active. That's what I'm checking.
I mean, it only took you about 10 minutes to get here.
Like about 10 minutes or under 10
I was gonna
minutes?
say I want to see levitate is.
You're gonna
10
say
minutes.
you get halfway down and it turns off.
You're like, it's okay, I've got levitate. Turns off mid float.
Or like
He's the
starts,
wobble
it starts to deactivate.
Yeah, I'll just jump down. It's not gonna be that much. What do I need? Just athletics check or acrobatics?
Acrobatics, yeah.
18.
Okay, yeah. You don't do it as gracefully, but like for the fact that you didn't use the wooden poles, you landed pretty gracefully yourself down there. So
Where's that put me at?
right there around your buddy somewhere. Okay,
I believe that would be my action then.
Nate.
Oh,
Okay, so I don't like that he's
Still shoot with the little guy.
Okay.
The little guy goes.
This is going to be really
No.
good or really bad, what I'm about to do.
I don't like that he threw a spear at me.
Okay.
So
I don't figure most people would.
On the bear's left is the one that would have thrown.
okay, so I will charge him and then multi-attack.
Okay. Oh shit, a bear!
And an elephant. And dragonborn. I don't know.
The hell's going on?
Does 16 hit?
Yes.
There's a
Okay.
devil at the top.
Currently.
The fact that the elephant came flying down like the way he did, he's already a little bit on edge here. It's like there's a bear, there's a flying elephant.
So that's 10 piercing.
I hope your character saw me coming down the pole and be like,
I mean, he was looking up.
And then the claw attack.
it's like this stupid ladder.
22, I'm assuming hits.
Yes.
What is the weight of your character, Tantor?
450 pounds.
Just
What's
imagine-
a standard wooden ladder hold?
Like
Not that.
250, 300?
That's a metal one. This is wood, my
I would have
friend.
gone down too then. I'm like 285 without
13 slashing.
Step on the first rung.
So 23 overall. That's not bad.
It's that slow motion, like.
He's terrified. He's not really sure where the bear came from. Now he's definitely not sure where the elephant came from and like everything else coming down. So, all right. So it's my turn anyway.
And he doesn't have a spear anymore because he threw it.
Nope.
It'd be like Link on the any percent speed run. Get grab the little Zophos thing. Bye.
It's like, nope. I'm out. Bye, buddy.
He noped out of there.
Nope. He is gone. He used both of his to move, so he would be
Dash.
probably farther along than that actually.
So he's gone.
He's like on the other side here. He's like, I don't have a spear. Bear came charging at my buddy. Then an elephant came flying down. Things are going wrong. I don't want to be here. Every man for himself. The other guy.
What I'm about to do is going to be the greatest or worst thing ever.
He's gonna try and swing at the bear.
With what?
Oh, that's true.
His fist,
Punch.
Pulls out a short
Punch a
sword.
cave bear.
dude. That
No. he goes to punch, but he's so scared. Like, it just like, it's like a massage to you whenever he punches. He's like, ah! It's like, yeah. That jump just kind of made me a little iffy. So he misses completely. And he's, you can see the snot coming out. Like, he's starting to like to cry a little bit. He's really afraid of where he's at right now. Patrick.
It's a 50-foot pole.
Are you
sitting
Yes.
there? I want to put one of my feet on the pole, kick off, ride the pole, which would give me an extra 50 feet further. So I'm going to do that for acrobatics because I would figure that would.
That's pretty
Friggin'
sweet.
You're gonna pretty much
Pirates of the
land on the
Caribbean
dude.
here. Pretty much Pirates of the Caribbean here right now.
How does a 13 end up?
Not as bad as the 0.
So you grab onto this pole and you start to kick it off of the wall. It was pretty sturdy on the wall, so when you kicked off, you thought it would actually fall off easier than what it did. So when you went like, "Krr," you were expecting a little bit more give, and it just kind of was like, "Krr," and now it's starting to fall. So your slow descent down. Roll for acrobatics to see how well you can land. this
23.
thing. Okay. You've righted yourself though, so as it's falling through the air, you're like, this didn't go very well. I need to do something. And
Don't be the elephant. Don't be the elephant. Don't be the elephant.
so like you see where it's going and you can roll yourself right to where you want to be down there.
So that would be there.
Yeah.
Can you slide?
The pole itself bounces off into oblivion and falls down in there. And it's gone.
Okay. So that was movement. Bonus action, dash,
Okay.
stab. And
Kick.
he's getting it from
In
behind.
his
So
back.
so that would be
That's
be
sneak attack. He's not expecting it. He thinks he's long gone.
Does that? I'm trying to think. Does Piercer make 19 a critical? No. Damn. So close. So close. But it will be sneak. I can re-roll that. 12, 13, 14, 15. 32.
Dang.
Piercing damage.
Okay. This guy is running. He's like, "Oh man, screw that guy back there. Like I'm down." And he hears this like break of or like the sound of the bar
And then
dropping. And he's just like, "Oh, nope, he's dead." And he's like kind of like running off still, and then he just feels this thing stab him in the back, and he's like, "What caught up to me?" And he kind of turns his head to see, and he sees you behind him, just like stabbing him. He's just like, he's hurting. He's real rough looking on that. So that goes back around to Alex.
I'm not trying to be too concerning at the moment, but just like about 30 seconds ago, the baby upstairs was still screaming, and then the blender started, and now the baby is no longer screaming.
Mind your business.
Okay.
That's how things roll in this house.
Your wife comes down with milkshakes, I'm not having one.
It's veal.
Awful. Oh, that's awful.
I'm gonna walk.
is this the children muffins and
Oh, the pastries?
Yeah, Strahd.
and Christmas?
I'm gonna walk towards the bear. Take like half. Yeah, I'm gonna take my movement there, and then I'm like doubling over.
You didn't see anything.
Like you.
Just like Holt puts his trunk up for a moment. Just
And I'm just gonna thorn whip this guy.
gonna
'Cause,
intimidate.
you know,
the
that's
hell out
what
of
I do.
Thorn whip.
I hope it's a little roll just to fit this.
23.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Get over
for
here.
10 damage.
Get over
Look at
here.
this. Somehow it's digital dice and it's,
It's
cocked.
cocked.
How? Never mind. It was on its
Yeah,
side.
it was. Yeah, it hit the edge of the screen. And
It's
just
got to be
stopped.
like the 0.001% chance just to have that to make it
Like,
feel
please
real.
re-roll. It's like, what? Digital. All right, Nathan.
How far is it to them?
About 20 feet.
Okay. Yeah. Oh.
His 20 feet.
Get behind. And stab. I got 2 attacks.
He says stab. What he really means is crystal fist.
I've learned the ways. 18
He
plus 7.
He did get behind him to do it.
behind.
So yeah, it's 25 to hit. And
This poor guy. His buddy abandons him. He gets stabbed though, so he's like, as he's like, "Fuck you, betrayal."
He just saw the red blur go towards him.
It was flying.
I don't understand why they're confused to see a cave bear in a cave.
The elephant
Been
would be
here
more
the whole
shocked.
time though, and it probably like
Yeah,
eradicated all of the bears.
that's probably true.
He's come back seeking revenge for
My bear family.
2 plus 4, so
loss
6
just
damage.
unbearable.
The first one.
That's boo.
And then 19 to hit. And that is 7 damage.
He is looking real rough. All right, Mike.
Pew pew.
To the initial pew of Firebolt. 26. $11 fire damage. Yep. And then my little friend. 17.
Yep.
Then I believe that is
Random receipt.
9 force damage.
As he's falling to his death, he looks back at the bridge and sees that the red blur is a female tiefling that is now attacking his friend. He's like, "Ha, asshole," and dies. So he is now dead.
So he is now dead.
And now it's Nate.
How sturdy does this bridge look?
Good point.
For,
I didn't think about that as I was running across.
well, for two people like that, it's perfectly fine. But when you put a bear into the mix, and if you add the rest of your crew, you look like you probably are. It's not that sturdy.
You trying to call me hefty?
Yes,
All right.
you're a 450-pound elephant.
I did just
You're a trash bag.
I did just break the whole ladder.
You're the hefty trash bag.
I'm just imagining as he's rolling down the hill, you just hear and everything. Just
It's the
Even
Hans
better.
Gruber from
Even-
Die Hard.
Even better, start spinning. Just like
You probably wonder how I got in this situation.
yep, that's me.
Record scratch.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking.
Yep, you're fine.
Do it.
I'm going to gingerly step foot onto the yeah, onto the bridge.
It starts kind of swaying, but otherwise hold your weight.
Okay, so I've got a speed of 40 feet. How far up are they?
They're about. He dashed that way, but he would have only made it so 45.
45. So okay, then I'll.
Like I
do
just
it.
hear like something coming behind me.
You hear this bear that's kind of like. Just barely walking.
Barely walking.
Ah.
you walk into that one.
All right, so I guess that's. I'm not close enough to attack, so I guess that's my turn.
Okay. It's my turn. Kind of takes a look around, sees his berries. There's. Oh my god. I'm sorry. It's just he takes his bearings. Really no other way for him to go besides running away or fighting or jumping off the side in hopes that he might be able to survive. But
Is it water down there?
no, he's a coward. But he's not going to run away. So he's going to try and fight. A natural 20. So
I'm pretty sure I know what's about to happen.
yes.
Burn to death. It's gonna burn the bridge. Yep.
Okay.
But he forgot how to
5.
use fire.
I rolled 2 1s. So
That's-
5.
And can he dodge it? And I take 3.
He's in the middle of the bridge.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna help.
I thought you were gonna hellish rebuke him.
Our luck is going to burn. The
Yeah,
bridge.
burn the.
Yep. And how are we gonna get across?
You just see it snap and you see the bear like it fly through the air.
Take out the world's tiniest trumpet.
All right, that's all from me. So it goes to Patrick.
Like, I sense this bear coming up behind me. I want to slide through his legs and push him into the bear.
Acrobatics on that, sir.
Oh God! Please don't slide off.
I like how you have a Polly Pocket, like by a dice over here.
Yeah.
It's like, is that a mini? No. It could be.
12? Or you know what? I'll just drop and I sweep the leg into the bear.
Okay.
Because I want to slide off this bridge.
Right.
Okay. So you're going to duck down and try and trip him into.
Yeah. Like,
Alright.
scissor kick him into the bear.
So where are you in all that? Because if you scissor kick him,
It's gonna be to the side.
or it's going to have to be forceful enough to move him forward above you. He's going to
Just give him a
land
hug all
on
around.
you.
Let's give him a hug. Hug it out. You could just
Well, no, if I try to slide between him, I wouldn't be going off the edge. I would.
No, you'd be going straight forward.
Yeah, I'll just.
You wanna try to do that?
Yeah. I'll try to slide between him.
You don't go as far as you hope with the 12, but like you do make it underneath his legs. He does kind of notice you though, and like tries to dodge out of the way of you pushing him into the bear. And he doesn't move back onto the bear, but he kind of goes sideways, like up against the railing, like, oh shit, this is a very small area. What we're trying to fight at here. This is not a good idea. So
I just wave bye to him.
So yes, you need.
So we're like, I would say it's like
yeah.
like that. So like, yeah.
So he is now just kind of like straddled up against the side here, holding on for dear life. Anything else you would like to do?
Bonus action, disengage to stand up, so I'm not prone
Okay.
behind him. So now he's trapped.
Okay. Alex, your turn.
How is this bridge held together or suspended?
So it is the rope kind with
Oh,
like
goody.
you got 2 friends on there. One of them is a bear.
How far to the other
Hold
end
on to something.
I'm a bear.
Hold on, lady. We going for a ride. Do the Indiana Jones thing and rap.
You all are like
I'm not getting on that bridge.
a little less than halfway through the bridge.
I got a long one.
It's a long bridge, and I'm not getting on that bridge. So
After the ladder incident.
yeah, after the latter incident, I'm not getting on that bridge.
All right. So do you do anything?
I will withhold action that if one of them goes down, I'm going to cut the ropes that are holding this bridge.
Okay.
If they're going down, I'm taking her down or him down too.
Okay. Nathan.
I There's really nothing I can do.
This bridge is probably swaying, right?
Oh, it's so bad.
Yeah.
It's so bad. If y'all
I don't
get
even know.
seasick, like
I don't even think I can. I don't even think I can shoot just because I got to shoot through Nate.
He's low.
I mean, the bear is low. Yeah, it's a cave bear, but he's
Still figured it's pretty tall, but
No guts, no gore.
yeah, I can. Is there any chance that if I get below like a 10 that I'm going to hit him?
I mean, yeah. If you get in the single digits here,
It's all right. I can take it.
Yeah, you can. You keep hitting me with spells, so
here's a bear.
So angry.
11.
Wait, okay. Now do odds or evens. Does it hit him or does it hit me?
Well, it's just in single digits.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Single
okay.
digits. Yeah. So
Okay.
it goes, but like you hear this like
Yeah.
by you, and it just kind of like goes off into the darkness inside there.
I guess my second action.
And I'm
just-
counting how many seconds till I hear something clink at the bottom. No.
7.
Holy.
It is pitch black. You can't see. You don't even know where the arrow went. You just hear it. Okay.
I don't like that.
Is that it?
It's 3,500 feet.
Mike?
No,
500 feet for.
no, it's six. It's six.
It's only like.
How
About
far up to
600
this edge can I get where I can still see
really
nothing?
bad.
Yeah, you'll be able to see.
All right. First of the PPs. 19 to hit.
Yup.
I'll just yell, push him off.
I already did that once.
I actually was considering just trying to swat him off.
Just don't cut the rope when you go.
13 fire damage. I'll just have my little tink. Just walk across the little ropes over to close enough to
Draw the rope to the camel's back.
pop him on the face.
Little tink tink.
Little tink.
Or a little tink tink.
21 to hit.
Yeah.
And then that will be technically out here. 3 force damage. And can I push him towards the ropes and see if he'll flip over? It's technically 5 feet it pushes him, so I'd presume it's enough to like. Wait a minute, roll.
That's a great question. I guess it would be like a.
Just want a straight D20?
Well, no, if it hits, it pushes, no matter what.
Yeah,
Pushes
no, but
5 feet.
that'd
The
be
question
like-
is, will it
So you
push
need
him
to make
over?
a save.
I mean, it has to be exactly
Yeah.
the direction of what.
So I guess just a dex or strength save to your choice.
It would probably be a dex save if he's about having a
I would
balance
think it's
himself.
Strength to hold on.
strength to hold on, but he's not holding on to anything. He's gotten forward from the force of the blow. So like that's a force of like to grab something
Oh, yeah.
enough time to. For dex.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just hoping he doesn't like.
So he grabs a hold of the rope, but the force kind of like forces him over. He's still holding on, but like he's trying to find a way to climb back on to
Somebody
this.
finish
Like
him.
his knees
We're about to-
on a piece of wood. Like
We're about to find out how far this really is down.
Nate.
So he's
This is probably making this bridge really sway.
Oh yeah, well now that he's like off the side, it's kind of like sideways.
I'm gonna look at your character and be like, get your stop, get your pocket watch out.
Science.
Yeah.
Are we about to Lion King this?
Goodbye.
Long live the-
Long live the king.
Can I just kind of swipe at him and try to knock him?
Yeah, you can swipe at his face.
Okay, what do you want me to roll? Strength or?
Yeah. Well, because I mean, like he's right there, so you can push, and it's like depending on the strength, he might not be able
It's
to.
like get a bear paw on your face. No.
No.
Oh, son of a 7.
So you're pushing, and he's like far back, but he's like holding on by like 2 fingers here. He's like, no, no. And the bear's like,
You get multi attack, so you can do it again.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
It's like you force once and it doesn't do enough.
13.
Okay. So he's like trying real hard to concentrate on holding that, but like the fact that he is getting pushed by a bear, it's swaying, he can't hold on enough and he falls off. 600 feet of damage. He's dead.
600 feet of splat.
Yeah, he only had 17 hit points. I guarantee you he is not going to live through that. So.
Oh, wait. So one of them went down?
He did. Like the bad guy.
Yeah, I didn't specify.
You see one and you're like... So it starts to sway back into place.
Cut the rope. I'm like, no. I'm like, no.
Somebody fell off. I hear a scream. Cut.
You can't see. It is pretty dark.
It is pretty dark.
And he doesn't have dark
I don't have
vision.
dark vision. I hear screaming.
Like, no.
So you all are now...
Well, it's not a female scream.
And it's not a bear.
It's not a bear. So you now are both on this bridge. You can see...
Tantor almost decided to cut the rope because he can't see who fell.
It's completely empty of people on the other side. So, that's where we're going to stop for the day. Right here on the bridge.
No,
because I want to see how he gets across the other side. Yes. The 450-pound elephant.
Fly, yeah.
Ah, that's true. All right. So then, yeah.
As soon as I fly over, I'm booking it to the other side.
Yeah, so you all can make it across the way, no problem. So
Okay.
Hey.
what you see is basically just the same thing, only now you're on the other side.
And it's darker.
It is darker. There are no lights or torches down this way. That's where we'll stop.
Hey.
I'm loving being a cave bear.